Hi. I decided to come back live. Had to go downstairs and check on some things, but decided to come back live and talk about us, how women, how women's mentality determines their values. Because if y'all checked out the video I just did with Tanya, TKO, I did post it in the community section. If y'all check out that video, you'll see that there's lots of different viewpoints and values that certain women have. And it all depends on our mentality and our values. Our values also determine our mentality. Excuse me. So women's values can change. Women's values can be taught. Women's values can be passed down from generation to generation. And women's values can be made personally by that woman herself. So I think most people's values should be created by them. Our values should be definitely created by us, not other people, not society, but us. And what we want the most. So, hold on one second, y'all. Okay. Hi. My values depend on what I want to see in my life, and your values depend on what you want to see manifest in your life. Our values are not the values of 100 years ago or even 50 years ago. They're very different because life is different. So I think that's what we have to go by. We can't go by what they did back then because we don't live in the same times. So I have on my contacts today, so I don't have on my glasses. But y'all like the glasses? I tend to, when I wear the glasses, I tend to become more cerebral instead of, fancy free. Okay, thank you, Alicia Sprinkle Sprinkle. Hey, Shira, thank you for knowledge and all the great advice you give us. Oh, thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm not on that advanced program today, so I'm just on the regular old live like I used to be, but I'll use it every once in a while. Thank you. Yeah, so a lot of ladies were raised with certain values to cook, clean, and all that kind of stuff. If you're married for a man, thank you, Jocelyn. Sprinkle, sprinkle. To cook and clean for a man because he's supposed to bring the money home, so you're supposed to be the maid and the chef and the laundromat and all that kind of stuff. But we don't live in those days anymore, and so we shouldn't have to abide by those standards anymore unless we choose to, unless that is our value system and that's what we want to do. We shouldn't be expected to do all of those things if we don't want to. They should be optional. Just like, so a man can say the same thing. I understand. A man can say, well, we shouldn't have to provide for you, and because da 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 da. But at the same time, there's a different dynamic between women and men. They have one job, and they want to give the woman several jobs. So that's where the difference is. If you go to work all day to do one job, but we have to stay home and do 20 jobs, that's not good. So that's why they should be optional, because especially if you have kids, you're going to have to do a job or of some sort anyway, but you should not be required to do all those things You shouldn't be under pressure to do all those different things if you don't want to or can't. Or you should be able to hire help if that's what you need. I put on this coat because it's cold in here. um, yeah, and I'm right by a vent, and Layla likes it cold. So I have to put on a coat. You enjoyed the collab? Thank you. How can we not come out? How can we not come off as like we are looking for a sugar daddy? Just look the part, baby. You don't come off looking for you don't come out looking like you're looking for a sugar daddy. You just look like whoever you're gonna be with is gonna pay. That's all. That's the point. Most women, when they go out and they look a certain way, it means I don't pay for anything. Period. That's how you got, and that's how you have to act and carry yourself. There's an air about you. You understand? If you don't understand that air, then neither will the man. If you don't know how to get that air about yourself, the man won't either. So you have to act, walk, talk, dress like you don't pay for anything. That's just how it's got to be. It's just an attitude, basically. Oh, thank you. So, yeah, you got to be like, they're not going to ask you to pay for something if you're being extra feminine and, looks like, dressed to kill or dressed to impress or whatever. They're not going to ask you to pay for anything. They're going to assume that, if they want to commitment with you, that they're obviously going to be providing. That's just how it's going to end up because that's who you are. If they still don't get it, you could spell it out in a nice way by just mentioning things, in a joking way, like, oh, that's going to be so fun. So thank you so much for, like if they talk about a vacation or something like that, do you want to go on vacation? Oh my God, I have not been taken on vacation in forever. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. That means I know you paying for everything. Okay. Or, if they ask about your wanting to commit or whatever, do you want to be my girlfriend or whatever? Oh, that is so sweet. You want to take care of me. Their interpretation of girlfriend may not be the same as your interpretation of girlfriend. So instead of saying, oh yeah, I'll be your girlfriend, you simply say, I cannot, I would love to commit to you and be taken care of by you. That is so sweet. You see how you don't even have to ask any questions or convey any information. It's just simply your response, how you walk, talk, and act and look. If his definition of girlfriend is not providing for you, then he will correct you right then and there. You see? Or he'll ask you a question about what you just said. Like, what do you mean provide? Da 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 da. He'll be like, okay, so what does that mean? I can't wait to quit my job. It's such a bore. So we can spend more time together and travel and do this, and that. So basically, when you ask me to be your girlfriend, you're asking to take on all of these bills and whatnot. And so it's just a response and how you respond and what you say when you respond. It's how you talk and everything. So when a man asks you out, if you don't want to pay and you're not going to pay and you hope he doesn't think you're going to pay, it's so nice since someone wanted to treat me to dinner. You see? It's been so long since someone asked to treat me to dinner to a nice place. Where did you have in mind? That way he ain't finna say Applebee's. He paying. Period. So it's all in what you say. It's the power of suggestion or assumption, I would say. So you're gonna assume he ain't finna take you to nowhere cheap and he's gonna pay. You will assume that if he asks you to be exclusive, that he's paying all these bills. You will assume all the time you're going to stay consuming, because if you don't, assuming, because if you don't, he'll use his own interpretation. Thank you, Goddess. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So that's why it's important to allow yourself to answer in a certain way and not. And that's why I also tell you guys to write these things down before you go out with men, before you talk to men, so you automatically know what to say instead of being caught on the spot. You're gonna be like, what do I say? How do I ask him for money? How do I let him know that I need to be taken care of? By talking and saying it in a roundabout way. Yeah, Freudian slip. Oh, that's my groceries. Y'all know I hate going to the grocery store, so I have them delivered, darling. If y'all heard a doorbell, that's what it was. I'm trying to get that Bentley like Quavo bought for solids. Y'all are silly. So, assumption without discipline is delusion. But isn't this world an illusion anyway? You might as well be delusion in an illusion. You might as well be delusional in an illusion, because pretty much you can create what you want. Honestly, somebody will do what you need them to do. Men told me that before I met my husband. You're delusional. You're never going to find that. Found it a week later, baby. Okay? So somebody going to do it. You won't, somebody else will, period. You somebody's dream woman, especially if you're leveled up and take care of yourself. You are someone's dream woman, period. You might not be his dream woman, but you could be his dream woman. And he will pay. He might not pay, but he will. So it's just a matter of time before you find the one who thinks you're the dream woman. So, we're not, not everyone is our target. And that's why we have to learn, the correct targets depending on the type of lifestyle that you want. If I wanted someone my own age that had swag and all that kind of stuff, and whatever, then I would have to picture the lifestyle. Like, what type of life would I have with that person? Not the one I want. So then he becomes someone that I don't want. Thank you, Brian. Shira, how do you handle his female relatives, like his mom and sister, saying things like you want him to pay for everything? I always stay calm and they end up looking crazy, but it's tiring. Well, you can compliment him at the same time, but like, yeah, he's got it. He's such a great guy. He's such a great man. He's taking care of everything. I'd say yes and compliment him at the same time while he's doing it. Thank you, Dick Tracy. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What's the best gift to get sugar daddy, or does a sweet card suffice? Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you're going to buy him anything, it should be something personalized or personal, and it shouldn't have to be expensive because he could buy himself that. So I always suggest like a gift basket from the Dollar Tree or Walmart or wherever you like to shop. Or maybe one small item with maybe something engraved in it that has something personal. But like I said, he can buy whatever he wants, especially if he's your sugar daddy. That's probably his money you're spending on his gift anyway. So buy him, do something personal. Thank you, Kiwi. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate that. That way he knows that you know him and think about him and knows what he likes or what he doesn't like, or whenever he, like, if you do like an engraved pin or an engraved card case or something like that, those don't really cost a lot of money. So he'll think of you every time he uses it. Just something to remember you, or something to say, I think about you and I know you and I'm paying attention, and it's not just your money that I'm after. Okay. You said you bought him a mug from TJ Maxx. You so silly. Mm-hmm. Um, right. My ex is now rich and willing to give me money, but his girlfriend is pregnant now. Should I take the money? Take the money. Shoot, the baby's still coming. The baby gonna be here whether you take that money or not. And you could also, how they have those coupon books that people give each other with, like, you fill out what the coupon is for, like one back rub, one, stuff like that, stuff that's free. And then, something easy. How to get off of trust issues with men. You can't trust nobody. Shoot. You can barely trust yourself. So I don't understand why women want to trust people if you can't even trust yourself. How about trust that person as far as you can trust them and don't expect a miracle? Thank you, Chrissy Chic Sprinkle Sprinkle. Since becoming a SAHM, I've become very predictable. How do I become more interesting to my guy? I don't have any friends here. I don't know what a SAHM is, but you change it up every day. Be unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? Don't be home when he get home all the time. Be coming in right after, or look different. Do your hair different. Do your makeup different. Have different styles. Don't always answer the phone. Text back later. Don't do this. Don't cook the same thing. If you cook, don't cook the same thing every week. Order out. Make them take you out to eat sometimes. Just don't be the same. Be unpredictable. Do whatever you want. Don't try to be, don't fall into a bad routine that repeats over and over like a broken record. You say you don't even trust your mama. Right. Yeah, you can't trust people. You can only trust yourself and how you're going to react to someone. If you are balanced, you can trust yourself if you're balanced. If you ain't balanced, if you can't balance your emotion, you can't even trust yourself. So get that done first. Balance yourself first. Be able to trust yourself first. Then you'll realize, in order to trust a man, you got to trust yourself, because I think that's the reason most people fear not being able to trust a man, because they don't trust themselves and how they're going to react to that situation if he, does something bad. You're like, I don't know what I'll do if he does this to me. That's because you don't trust yourself, because you're not balanced. So balance yourself so that if he does make a mistake, you're not going to overreact and you're going to handle it strategically. Period. So it's not him you don't trust, it's you. Thank you. I tried the complimenting, but they're adamant about the passive aggressive questions. How can I keep the gold digging questions to a minimum? Just tell him you paying him in a different way, baby. And they won't ever say that again. Sprinkle, sprinkle, bread. Oh, I pay him in a different way, baby. I pay in another way. Bet you they won't say nothing no more. Okay, that's how you stop it. Oh, I pay in a different way. That's how you do it. They will never ask you again because they don't want to hear that again. No, okay. They'll be like, oh. Sometimes you just got to shut them up. Would you invest in breast augmentation to attract more men? If I didn't have any, if I didn't have none at all, then yes. But if I got something to work with, I'm just going to work with what I have. You know what I'm saying? But if something looked like it's missing, then yes. If I got something, I'm gonna work with what I got, honestly, because if I have to use extra large, breasts that aren't, that are extra large, that I didn't grow myself, but I do have some. I don't want that type of man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I don't want someone that wants something in their face. Right. So, your values also, like, how do you want that man to value you? Do you want him to just value your breast or everything else? So, if you don't have anything, then yeah, get you something if that's what you want. But if you have something, work with what you have, because it needs to be a balance. A woman's worth is measured by what type of man she has. Not really, because if you're single, you still have value. It's how you look, and what your values are, and how you carry yourself, and your standards is also your standards. Your values are also your standards. So, you can look cute but have no standards, and your value would be lower than someone who was just as cute but had higher standards. Their value would be higher. My provider saw my mother's toxic ways, and now he's hesitant towards me. I created a diversion, but how do I nip that in the bud? Apologize for your mother's behavior and whatever that was. And then, tell him that you are definitely not like your mother, and you want, you've seen that, and you've made the adjustments to be, better, and not following her footsteps. That's why you like him, because he makes you a better woman. Always give him the compliment with it. That way he'll think that he's being the positive change in your life. You said a woman's worth is measured by what type of man she has. So what if she don't have a man? What if she's in high school? Then what's her worth if she don't got no man? What if she's in college and hasn't found a man yet? So how would her worth be based? That doesn't make any sense. That's dumb. I guess her worth will be low if she got somebody like you who can't think. So what about before she meets a man? What's her value then? Right. And I'm not talking about value. I'm talking about values. Like, what does she believe in? What does she think is good or bad? What will she agree to, and what will she not agree to? So I guess her values are based on herself, because if she has high standards, and let's say she gets a wealthy man, that wealthy man is not going to expect her to do the job of 5 people when he can afford to hire help. So she doesn't have to cook, clean, scrub toilets, and take care of kids and be the chauffeur, because he can hire people to do some of that work. Thank you, Sonia. Sprinkle, sprinkle. SheRaSeven is my hero. Your advice works. Just got back from the Ritz spa treatment shopping. Just need the car now. Okay, well, that's next, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't give it up. Don't give it up. Not yet. Okay. Car down payment on the way. Sprinkle, sprinkle. This page is the epitome of what type of women high value men avoid. Yes, high value men do avoid women like us, because if you have to put high value in front of man, then obviously you're trying to sell yourself. High value men don't have to sell themselves. And I'll say that again. High value men don't put high value in front of the word man. They just represent. You don't have to put high value in front of the word Bentley. We know it's a Bentley, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't have to sell yourself. You don't have to wear the t-shirt that says high value man on it. Okay, we can tell which ones got money and which ones don't. Believe. Okay, the Botox in my face looks like cheese. Well, thank you that you think it's Botox, but I've never had Botox. So that is a compliment. Okay. Adam was the first high value, high, what? Y'all going way back, aren't you? Mm-hmm. It's okay, I appreciate that. That was a good compliment. Shoot, y'all think I hadn't had Botox? Appreciate it. What to do if your man just doesn't get you anything for Christmas but pays all the bills, foods, etc. Lets you use car, girl. Surfing with divorce papers, sprinkle, sprinkle. If you married, maybe that's why he ain't getting you nothing, because you ain't married and can't serve him with no divorce papers. Mm-hmm. If that's just your boyfriend and you haven't been together very long, and he doesn't get you anything for Christmas, then he won't be getting nothing until he gets you something. He won't be getting nothing in the bed. He won't be getting no sex, no nothing. In fact, he might be getting another girlfriend. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That should show you how much he values you. How do you get over how ugly the sugar daddy is? Like, if we go out, it's going to be obvious. Of course, it's going to be obvious that he's paying all your bills, darling. It's also going to be obvious you're not working and paying half the rent either. It's also going to be obvious that you're well taken care of. I would rather be seen out with an ugly old sugar daddy than somebody that looks better than me, holding my hand. Everybody know you paying bills. Everybody know you give it up for free. Everybody knows that at any given time he could be gone with another one. Everybody know you going to work tomorrow too. Everybody knows that he thinks he's a prize. So I would be more embarrassed to be seen out with someone like that than to be seen out with somebody who they know worships me. Period. So it just depends on your view. It just depends on your point of view, how you want to be viewed. Or you want to be viewed as you paying some Dusty's bills? Or do you want to be viewed as that dude probably give her everything she wants? I wonder what kind of car she drive. I wonder what type of, house. Da 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 da. I'd rather people be asking those questions versus, not even looking or feeling sorry for her because they already know he cheating. Some probably. I feel more sorry for women that are dating men their own age and paying bills. That's how I think. But people think different. But I'd be embarrassed to be seen out with a young, attractive man because women already know. Oh, I know he cheating on her, or I bet she pay most of the bills or whatever. Nope, they ain't gonna be saying that about me, right? Think about it. That's what we think. That's what gold diggers think when they see y'all with these little pretty boys or these handsome men. We know he ain't paying for everything. Thank you, Christina. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Ooh, she done hit me with 100. Happy holidays, Shira. Thank you for kicking knowledge and speaking truth. One of the most interesting people I know. Oh, happy holidays to you too. And sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. And you done made my evening. And also, Alicia, she hit me with 50 earlier. Y'all just throwing me all type of cash. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Me and my fiance the same age and believe strongly in only being the provider. Plus, he's handsome. Well, you are one in a million, and congratulations. Let's hope it stays that way. Stay leveled up, girl. Stay ready to leave and do better at any time. That's my only advice to you. If you got a young one who's providing, stay cute and ready to replace him with a better one at any given time. If you got a young one, sprinkle, and an old one, shoot, don't even matter. But stay extra cute if you got a young one. That way he doesn't take you for granted. Okay. My husband is my age too and provides. Okay. Well, to everybody who has those kind of husbands that are young and provides, stay cute always. Always stay cute. My fam is traditional. A man has to ask father's permission before taking me out. How can I suggest he take me to dinner when he meets my father? Tell him you hungry, girl. I'm hungry. Well, I haven't eaten yet. Let's go. Do you like, say, I haven't eaten yet. Do you like, and then name the restaurant you want to go to. And then say, thank you. I haven't been taken there or haven't been treated there in so long. That means you know he paying. Is it true there's a 5 woman to 1 man ratio? I don't think so. I don't think that's true at all. And if it is true, the men aren't your targets anyway. You know what I'm saying? And like, why would you just say men, period? Like, what type of men? What's the tax bracket they're in? You know, are they straight? You got to narrow it down. You can't just be all general. You got to narrow it down. Are they the target? Do they have the right amount of money? Are they the right age? What to do when people tell you you're never gonna achieve anything in life? I don't care what people say. It doesn't impede on anything I'm going to do. You know, who cares what they say? I don't care. I don't care about anything that's coming out of anybody's mouth who ain't contributing or benefiting me. So their opinion doesn't count. In fact, it should motivate you even more to do even more. Right. It should motivate you to the next level. Like, that's hilarious. Or just don't tell people what you're trying to do so they can't tell you those things. And then when you finish doing what you are going to do or did, then you can tell them. And when they say, oh, you're never going to be able to do it, it's already done. Well, that's why it's already done. And you can show them how stupid they really are by underestimating you. You said James contributes. Do I listen to him? Of course I listen to him. Whenever he's speaking, I very much pay attention. Shira, do you think marriage anniversary should be celebrated by the hubby and wife? My mom thinks us kids should prepare something to get them gifts. My dad never does anything. I think she's in denial. What? I mean, here's the thing. Some people like anniversaries. Some people don't even really care as long as you're still together. Some people care a lot because, you know, it just depends on what you care. It's your values. Like, you know, some people don't even care. Some people don't even remember their anniversaries. Like, unless that day was just super special to you. I don't know. Like, I don't really care about anniversaries. Just give me birthday, Christmas, Valentine. Yes. But anniversary, I mean, that's just the day we got married. And yeah, I don't really care about anniversaries as long as all those other days are fulfilled. You know. But if people do care about anniversaries, then their spouse should care. Yes, it's on the spouse, both spouse. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You said some people skip holidays to save money. Well, I think people should acknowledge what's important to the other person. If you want to save money, save it on another day. You know. I remember you saying years ago you pumped James up to go for higher positions. Do you do this by compliments him all the time or telling him he would do great in higher positions? I simply said, like, well, if I were you, I just told him, if I were you, I'd just go for the gold. Go for the highest position. You know, the worst they can say is no. Go in there like you already own it. I taught him how to be arrogant. I taught James how to be arrogant. I said, go in there like you own it. Walk in there like me. You know. So like James has several, like he had a company. He also was a private contractor, and sometimes he worked for other companies. But at the same time, you know, when you work for yourself and then when you're a private contractor, you also still have to interview. So I said, walk in there like you all of that. It's attitude, baby. It's attitude. If you think you're all that, so will they. And yeah, it works. You gotta tell them to just be arrogant with it. Most men are kind of nervous and scared about things. You just gotta be arrogant with it. Mhm. I don't use moderators, but thank you for volunteering. I appreciate that. Um, that's just sometimes they want to save the, yeah, we got to get out of the poverty mindset all the time because that's what keeps you limited. And I like to tell people, stop trying to be so, um, you know, agreeable to poverty mind. Stop being poverty mind. I'm not saying anything bad about poor. I'm not saying anything good about poor, but I'm just saying get out of the poverty mind and think in abundance. You know, think in abundance. You shouldn't tell people, "Oh, we're going to skip the holidays to save money." If you don't want to get someone a Christmas gift because you want to save money, well, then you need to have a goal and a plan, and that's their Christmas gift. You need to be saving money on the 4th of July. You need to be saving money on Memorial Day. You need to be saving money on your birthday. You need to be saving money on, you know, all those things. That's not what I see it. Okay. Well, I, I'm just saying in general, you should be saving money, period. Uh-huh. Helping people to not focus on her own problems. I don't have any problems. Why do you think I'm up here helping y'all? My problems are ratchet pygmishas twerking on tables to get the attention of a dusty man. Okay, those are my problems because those become my kids' problems because my children become stereotyped as that type of person. So what I can contribute and what I can do and what I can help women achieve may help solve that problem. Okay. Right. Hmm. After he invested in me, he more than 4K in me giving me, and he gives you monthly allowance. I moved in with him. But now it's not so giving from himself. No gifts, no extra money. Then move on out. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I told. Or where's plan B? Where your plan B? Where's your business? I told you to stash before you move in. Get a lump sum so you can afford to move out. Thank you, pleasure, daddy. What a name. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Did you tell him he was all of that, or just tell him to act like he was all that? I just wanted to sprinkle your collection plate. Oh, thank you, sprinkle, sprinkle. I told him to walk in there like he was all that. It's up to him to think if he's all that or not. I said walk in there like like you're better than all of them, and that if they don't hire you, they stupid. That's how I walk in every job I ever tried to get when I was younger. Like, I'm here. It's about the attitude. They already know. Look, we need her. We need her on our team. And that's how you got to walk in. Like, look, I'm here to bless you with my presence. You said if I pull your ponytail, it might come out. Yeah, and then you'll be stuck holding a woman's ponytail looking stupid. Okay. What was the point? Mm-hmm. If we pull your receipt out your wallet from your ATM that shows your bank balance, you're gonna be standing there looking stupid too. Okay. Don't let that receipt fall out that wallet. Throw it away. You know they be throwing that stuff away quick. Women better get it together. Chicago nails and makeup says women better get it together because there's a whole male revolution happening right now. Your game must be tight. What kind of male revolution? The kind where they don't want sex no more? That's the only one that they can ever. That's the only way they can ever win. They give it up if they stop giving. If they stop trying to have sex, that's the only way they're gonna ever win. Ain't no revolution going on, girl. What the heck? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you though. The fake revolution. Thank you, pleasure, daddy. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm here to bless you with this pleasure. Okay, I'll take money. That's how I like to be pleasured with cash. Thank you, sprinkle, sprinkle. Ain't no revolution. What the? Who you work for? Oh shoot! I'm turning this lamp off. I don't need all that. Y'all know I look good. So. Anyway, men are the prize to pick Misha. Yes, men are the prizes to certain women, but not all women, baby. You know who men are prizes to? The women whose channels you are not on. You know who you're a prize to, gentlemen? That lady at Walmart with a bonnet on her head and pajama pants. That's who you're a prize to. You know who you're also a prize to? Them chicks that were twerking at the restaurant that they got kicked out of. That's who you're a prize to. So I don't know why you saying you're the prize, because that's not bragging. Because you're not a prize to a woman who knows her value. Mm-hmm. You're the provider to her. Okay. I don't know who prize you are, but I wouldn't be bragging. Say you're a prize to your mother? Right. Women are always the prize. Period. That's why they right. Women are always the prize. If you want to be the prize, go when you die, be reincarnated into the woman, then you can be the prize. Okay. Why do y'all want to be the prize? I don't understand. Why y'all want to be the woman? I don't understand why men want to switch roles. I will. They can't accept that they are not women. It is sad. Okay. Prize women are a dime a dozen. Well, if Pygmisha would get themselves together, maybe there'd be more. His mother is ashamed. What? Y'all are so silly. They think it's easier being a woman. Let them try it. So God made men to protect and provide for women. That's true. But your values say a lot about you and your self-esteem as well. Like, what will you accept and what won't you accept? And I don't think there's even an argument between men and women. I don't even think there's an argument. Either you meet my standards or you don't. Either you meet someone's standards or you don't. There's no arguing there. Look, you don't meet the standards. Okay. Thank you for participating. Next. There's no arguing. Look, no one's mad. You can't meet them. You can't meet them. Period. You can be a friend. You're friend zoned. We still cool. But if you can't meet the standards, next. Literally have never heard actually manly man say that they are the prize. That's true. Thank you, Mary. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's hard to have more than one sugar daddy. They be wanting all your time. So I'm just taking one at a time. Whoever's spending the most money. That's right. If you can't balance because they want all your time, then pick the one with the most and keep one on hold. Don't burn a bridge. Thank you. This level up journey is definitely not easy and not for the weak hearted. It's not. See, bleeding hearts attract vampires. Someone that just wants to use you up for all they can. A dusty. When they're supposed to be the one providing. Okay. Joe Suave says, I need Botox. Okay, which one is it? Did I get Botox or do I need Botox? I don't know. Why? You going to pay for it, Joe? Put some money in there for my Botox then. If you think I need it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah. Donate to that fund, okay? Okay. If y'all going to say something, be the solution to it. Why suffer for someone who never cared? Why is it suffering? Like I said, don't be a man in your next life. Then you won't have to suffer that much, as you call it. Come back a woman if you think there's no suffering in being a woman. We just make it look good, baby. We just make it look good. Mm-hmm. Sure. If ego is tied to emotion, why do some men have such fragile egos, yet try so hard to come off as emotionless and unbothered, protective mechanism? Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. I think emotions and ego. There's people could control emotions. You know what I mean? Emotions can be controlled, but ego, once it's injured, it's kind of like emasculation in a little way. So it's not the same thing as emotion. Emotions can be controlled. Just because they don't show them doesn't mean they don't have them. Mm-hmm. They are so delusional. How is being a woman easier than when we have to deal with stupid men? Yeah, girl, let them come back as a woman. They'll in the next lifetime they'll come back as a man and be like, "Yep, we got one job. Let's just go do our job right and provide." And let's just go do that because I don't ever want to be a woman again. That's what they're gonna say. Especially if they come back as a pygmisha. Right. Can men be as cold as ice and no conscience? Men can be cold as ice and no conscience. So can women. Y'all just have to learn how to do it. Okay. Why give them that type of acknowledgement and power when you can do the same exact thing? Anybody can be that. How to become cold, stop caring. It's that easy. Have a goal, have a priority, have a list of things you need to do and accomplish. You know, I think women are programmed to put everything on the table, tell their whole entire life story, and expose their heart and feelings to everybody. Why? Why do you have to do that? You don't have to do that at all. In fact, it's a choice. And people keep making the same choice to do that and then wonder why, oh, I'm so hurt. Why did he hurt me? Why did he do that to me? Well, because you laid all your cards out on the table. Who is not going to take advantage of you? You playing a card game and you lay your whole hand out and you expect people to be honest and good and not take advantage of you? Something wrong with you for thinking that. You can't think like that. Okay, you lay all the truth out on the table and tell everybody your whole life story and everything you've ever done wrong. I mean, all you're doing is giving them ammunition and ways to mess you over. Why would you do that? You shouldn't do that ever. You said you was good and lied to for 2 years. Don't do it. I'm learning every day how to cope with the leeches around me. All I hear is that song, Level Up. Greatest love of all. Okay. Shira is a cabinet full of arsenic. That's right. Just like the Grinch. Mhm. But you see, he got his own movie. He was the villain and the hero. Anyway, what are some ways to build up your worth and confidence? Have high standards. Keep high standards. Don't bend high standards. look good enough to have them high standards, work on yourself inside and out. There you go. That's basically it. It's very simple. Standards are the key. Just think about like hiring someone. If someone is coming in to be hired for a specific job and they don't meet the qualifications, they don't get the job. Period. If you keep letting people come in with no experience, no skills, no, whatever to do what you need them to do, then whose fault is it? Whose fault? You need to have the standards. Standards will keep a lot of things out of your life that shouldn't be there. What if I can't get the visions of the cheating in my head out of your head? Then go make some new visions with another man. And then when you think about them visions, think about your visions too. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Now you got two visions. Okay. You you and somebody else. I'm 19 and he's 45. How do I go about going on more trips? He's taking me to Jamaica. Tell him where else you want to go. It says Shira is unfulfilled in her marriage and telling me I'm wrong. Do you even have a marriage? Y'all are so silly. Yes, I'm unfulfilled. You're so correct. That's why I've been married for 18. Actually, been with the same man for 18 years, married 14 years. Oh, I'm here while at the gym. Okay. You on a treadmill, girl? Right. Write a list of everything you want. Visualize the lifestyle list to Shira on repeat. You can accomplish it. That's right. Women are not jealous in the Bible. Okay. And men provided in the Bible. And they married the woman before they tried to sleep with her too. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How do I ask him for more trips? Tell him. You don't ask, you tell him. I want to go here. Where are we going? I really want to go. I really want to go. I really want to go. If he don't take you, somebody else will. He knows that you're 19. Basically, keep telling him you want to go. Keep telling him you want to go. Keep telling him you want to go. Eventually, he's going to take you because he's going to think this chick want to go so bad. If somebody else offers to take her, then I don't have her no more. So he's going to take you. Just keep telling him you want to go. Where you want to go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Just keep telling. I really want to go here. I really want to go here. I really want to go. Then all of a sudden, well, I'm gonna be spending the week with my mother. He know you finna go somewhere. Then he gonna book your trip. Well, I was gonna take us to this place this week. You sure you can't postpone that? Oh, I guess I can try. Y'all gotta know how to work people. Because, as long as it's your standards, what are your standards? Are you gonna let him not take you somewhere? Or are you going to suggest until he decides he better take you somewhere, or are you going to get took somewhere with someone else? What if he still doesn't take you there? Well, where's your other plan B? You 19, girl. Where's your other plan B? And C. If you can get him, you can get another one. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Ladies, wear your masks. There's a dust storm tonight. Thank you, beautifully made. Girl, get the pledge too. He said, keep sprinkling them crushed Viagra's in his protein shake. Why would I sprinkle Viagra? See, men, let me tell y'all young men something about women. We don't value sex like y'all do. That's not all we think about. I know that's what all y'all think about, but women don't. Women ain't thinking about that, especially after marriage. Shoot. Y'all are silly. That is not valuable to us. Mm-hmm. Right? We don't, that is not of any value to us. How many times a 19-year-old got to say she want to go do something? Why is she still there? A 45-year-old man. That's right, Tanya. She need to say it 2 times, just in case he didn't hear it the first time. And then after that, she need to be making plans with someone else. Thank you. He said, we all are fakes. Yeah, we all fakes, Joe. Y'all like fake. Mm-hmm. He said he would get blocked. Mm-hmm. They love fake. They do. That's not an insult, baby. Not these days. Sadly, it's no longer an insult. Sorry. Men with money love us, right? Let me call in. I don't have the thing called. Let me set it up. Hold on. Oh shoot. Let me set my Google Voice thing up. Mm-hmm. Oh wait, that's the wrong thing. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm Tanya. I'm gonna send you the phone number in a second. All right. I sent you the number. So you want to talk about the 19-year-old? Yeah, she too young to be begging some 45-year-old. I told you. Have a plan B. I text you the number, Tanya, just in case. Okay. You don't have to beg. What is this? Misha can get any man. It's just that when she get a good man, she sit there and offer to pay half the bills anyway. True. Uh-huh. So are you calling in, or I don't know if it's going to work on here because I'm on the regular. Oh, here we go.
Call from.
You want to talk about the night?
Hello.
Yes, hi, it's Connie TKO in the house.
Oh, hey. Okay, so you wanted to call in and address one of the comments.
Yes, the 19-year-old girl. I was trying to type in the comments, but I don't know if my comments is being seen, so I just wanted to talk to this young sister real quick. Listen, you need to listen to Shera. You need to become more detached, less invested, and you really have, look, you're 19 years old. You're not trying to marry this guy. Why are you putting up with behavior that is not in line with what it is that you want? You want to go on vacation? You're 19. This man knows that it's an amazing feat to have a 19-year-old young lady be interested in him enough to say over and over again that you want to go on vacation. Child, where are the other men? Where is your walking out the door? Where's your slinky dress and high heels and going out? You've got to just please listen to Shera. Please listen to her, because we are raised as girls to be like, oh, why can't you keep a man? You need to this, you need to that. No. Listen to Shera, please. I'm begging you. You're 19 years old. All you have to do is imagine his long, scraggly ball swinging at you, right? And just not invest. Just don't invest.
You silly.
That's all I wanted to say. All right? So please, sis, because you should be on vacation as many times as you want. One of the things that I think is that you probably have a soft spot for this guy, a sweet spot for this guy, and you're probably trying to turn this guy into a relationship that it's not. And you've got to keep your eggs in more than one basket, and I mean that literally, because we do literally have eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Diversify.
Just tell them you're going to visit grandma. Go on your trip with somebody else.
You have many, many men on deck. Where's the young men? You know what I'm saying? Where's your girl? Where's your short shorts? Where's your espadrilles and your high heels and your slinky dress and your freak up dress and your nights in Miami? Where is all of that? Well, you're 19. Why are you not having fun in your life that doesn't involve him in such a way that he's working hard to get you the things that you want and need? And then also, you need to be a little turned off by him, because if you're all googly eyed over his whatever it is, it's just not going to work. Yeah, how many times should she have to tell him she wants to go on vacation, Shera? How many times?
2, just in case he didn't hear it the first time. And that's it.
Exactly. All right, that's all I had to say.
Okay. Thank you for calling.
All right, thanks for taking my call. I'm going to jump back in the comments.
Okay. Bye. Okay. So, she right. When I was 19, I was everywhere. You couldn't find me. Where you couldn't find me. I was here. I was there. I was everywhere. So you couldn't find me. We don't need to be finding you. You too young to be stuck with someone who's not going to do what you want to do. You don't get your youth back. So take advantage of it. That's right. Also, y'all are so silly. There's some always some disrespectful people and trolls in the comments. We know that, but that's just how they were raised. We can't help that. Just how they were raised. Maybe. Tanya is adorable. Oh, that's so sweet. She too young to be arguing with a 45-year-old. That's true. I mean, that's true. So, I handle them well. Yeah, I try, No home training, right? I am very Christmas dressed today, yes. So, Okay, so let's talk about something else. Maybe I'll take another caller, but let's talk about something else real quick. My question to the young men, why do you think young women your own age will tolerate you when they can go get an older man who will totally provide for them and give them a whole different and higher lifestyle than you can? Why do you think that you can mistreat and talk to women in any sort of way who can just date an older gentleman and get treated like a goddess? I don't understand why y'all think that y'all are doing anything. I don't know. None of you have the looks, let's be honest. Now, we have the looks for older gentlemen who think we're beautiful. Now, young men, they're so used to looking at, the women on Instagram and everyone who's had plastic surgery is basically the women that they can't even afford. So the young guys are used to looking at all these women they can't afford, and they want you to look like that, but they can't afford to pay for you to look like that. And they want you to look like that. But on the other hand, this old man can pay for you to look like that. And then you can walk around holding this old man's hand, looking like the same type of woman that the young man wants but can't afford. Period. So that's why I feel like it's kind of silly, because if we don't look like that and we get with an old man, guess what? We can get the total package. We can get the total upgrade. Y'all done seen it happen. Okay. So at the end of the day, we just look at y'all like little children, and y'all can go play with the other children. My best advice to young men is to date younger women, because at that time in their life, they're not looking for marriage. They're not looking for lifestyle. They're just simply looking for fun, travel, and romance. But they're not looking for the same things as women who are probably going to be over 25 are looking for. Okay. They're not looking for cars. They're not looking for houses, condos, properties, investments. They're not looking for a man who's going to be a good husband and father yet. They're just looking for fun. So if you're not about, if you're not trying to provide for a woman, then stay on the other end of 25 from, 19 to 24. After a woman hits a certain age, she's not looking for, what y'all are offering anymore. She's starting to look for lifestyle and how she wants to live the rest of her life. So looks then start to matter a lot less. And so does sex. Why? Because she probably have had enough of that, had enough dusties, had enough, young guys and pretty guys to know that she could be treated a lot better elsewhere. And so after that, she's like, nope, I don't want this anymore. Been there, done that. Let's move on. What's next? Next chapter. And that's perfectly fine, because when the young guys get old, when these young men get old, they're going to be paying some woman too. Right? When the old man gets old and he has to sprinkle Viagra in his own smoothie, that's when he's going to start looking for somebody to give his wallet to. And we already know that, because it happens on a daily basis. You go on Instagram, there's old men running around talking about sugar daddy looking for sugar baby. For real. They be advertising themselves. I'm a sugar daddy. What you need? See? So it's like, if there are men out there looking for you to give you money, what do you think women are going to do? Run to you? No, that's pygmisha. That's right. There are men out here looking for women to give them money. Just where you at? Yeah, old man asking me what I want. What you want? You said only broke women choose based solely on the money. No, if we chose based, what are we supposed to choose from? Like, financial stability is a very important thing. Okay, you want to be laid up in a Red Roof Inn, or you want to be laid up in the Ritz? So what did you do this weekend, girl? We went to the Red Roof Inn. Well, what else did you do, girl? We went to IHOP. We played video games. Oh, that's so sweet. I put it in my scrapbook and everything. We got pictures. Yes. What did he get you for Christmas? Girl, he got me a hoodie. What else? My favorite candy. What else? A teddy bear. What else? Some wrapping paper. Nope. Okay, which one you want? Thank you, L Storm. Online guy offered to pay my college and dental bill. A dentist appointment. He didn't answer the phone to pay the bill. He's MIA 4 months. Said he was ignoring me because he fell too fast and afraid I'm using him for money. I cried. Girl, you sprinkle. Girl, he basically used you to talk to because he never had no money. Okay. What did I tell y'all about when people offer you money? Get it the same day. If you weren't watching me then, listen to me now. When someone offers you money, get it the same day. Cash App, ATM, Zelle. Meet me at the mall, meet me at the ATM, meet me at the bank, something. You don't wait and give them all of your time and energy talking to them and typing and texting them just to realize they're playing you. Time is money. You're not going to get no free pictures, texts, emails, phone calls, period. Same day, baby. Same exact day. Or you hang it up and you don't text back until you see that Cash App or that Zelle or that PayPal come through. Okay, sorry, you got played, but same day, baby. You said writes a check. Okay, we can put them check numbers in. They got it to all we got to do is take a picture and it'll go right into your account from your phone. Checks ain't gonna do nothing. Is it okay to move in before marriage? My friend said I will stop being a challenge. Not if you don't stop being a challenge. Be more of a challenge. Don't cook, don't clean, don't do anybody's laundry. Walk around in lingerie. Sprinkle. Different lingerie. Do your makeup every day. You ain't got to do nothing, girl. Get you some cute lingerie. Tell him he need to hire a maid. When you move in, start saving all your money. There you go. You said 19 to 25-year-old women are also the most selfish, blunt, and rude. So good luck. They are, but they don't have the same wants as older women. Like they want simple things that younger guys can afford. Most of them. The Dusties are upset. Why y'all mad? We just telling y'all the truth. Y'all should be thankful. Look, you don't have to agree with it. Just be thankful someone's telling it. There's no such thing as a dusty, high value man. What? Y'all are so silly. Okay, so is there a young man who thinks that they would provide for someone fully if they found the type of woman that they really wanted? Or even if they found the type of woman that they truly wanted, they're not going to provide? Because I don't feel like some of these, not these guys in here, definitely. He says, thank you, Purple Ivy. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Met a potential online. He wants to FaceTime before we meet. Should I? Nope. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't think you should FaceTime before you meet. Let it be a surprise. That way, when he sees you, he could be like, especially if you look good, that's the best feeling in the world when you see them stumbling. They can't say no to you. You can see their reaction. And they can feel like it's better to meet for the first time and see each other in person because of the chemistry. You can't have chemistry over some. What if there's bad lighting? What if you're at a bad angle? What if, no, meet in person, baby. Then FaceTime after if he wants to see you again. You can send him a photo, a decent photo, and tell him you'll see him. This is what I look like. So when you meet me, you know what to look for. We the women they can't afford to get. That's why they're over here thirsty for our attention. I know. Don't you think we know that? I need to be better at how I word things to get what I want, how to go about it. Watch the beginning of this video. I explained it. Assume. Always assume and speak your assumption. Assume and speak your assumption. I'm so glad you asked me out to treat me for dinner. Oh, I'm so glad because I sure did need it. I sure did need some help this week. Okay. Thank you, her lovely. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How to respond when you catch him in his apartment with another woman. How I would respond or how you should respond? You said walk out. You gonna catch him with another woman? Girl, I will be on my computer making an Amazon wish list. I will be making my luxury wish list. Because he got to pay. Let's see what's at the Chanel shop this week. Okay. Girl, what kind of car you want? How much the down payment? If he wants you back, it's called a down payment to a new car. or a Chanel bag, or what? The cash itself. If he don't want you back, well, you might not be able to get nothing. But if he wants you back, cha-ching. Know what time it is. Girl, not a vacation, because that benefits everybody unless it's just a vacation for you without him. But definitely, I would definitely start picking out what I want, making a list and seeing which one I should get. Or maybe I should get two since I caught him, right? Don't overreact, strategize. Benefit from whatever is supposed to make you upset or take away from you, turn it around to make it benefit you. That's why you always will win. You see? Even if it hurt you emotionally that he would cheat on you, just think about how you will feel after he cheated on you when you're getting your, what did someone say? Your Cartier, your Chanel, your new car, the feeling of a new car, whatever. He still would, if I just buy her a Chanel bag. That's right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You know, then you got, but see, then at the same time, then you have to wonder why the girl is with you in the first place. Is she waiting on you to mess up so she can get more things? Are you hurting? Are you really hurting your wallet or her feelings? Y'all got to figure it out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's right, Flower Block. You can still take the gift and dump them at any time. Thank you, Clear Skin, Sprinkle, Sprinkle. Potential gave me $600, but is now saying he's busy and we haven't talked in a week. We haven't had sex. How should I handle this situation? You should move to the next one, because he's not your boyfriend. He ain't your man. He's not your husband. He's a potential person that gave you $600. You win. You hadn't slept with him. You win. You see? You already won. Next, if he calls back and has more money for you, great. Where's the other one? Okay. That's how you do it. You don't sit there and wait. Where's the other one? Keep moving. Just imagine if you have 3 of those. He giving you 600, he giving you 1,000, he giving you whatever he's giving you. Instead of sitting there waiting, twiddling your thumbs, where's the next one? By the time he's finished with his wife or his girlfriend or his other sugar baby, he'll be back. Okay. She says she ain't having sex with him. Right. So, Sheila, are you on the mortgage loan for your house or just the title? I'm on the deed. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How much should he invest before intimacy occurs? I'm not getting, according to me, I always say I'm not doing any of that unless I'm totally provided for. That doesn't happen till I'm totally provided for. But I always say if you just not going to say that, that's not your standard. 5,000 and up, depending on how much money he has, but no less than 5,000. Some people make them spend 10,000. Some people make them spend 20,000, depending on how much money he has, how fast he can spend it. How to get a man to spend money when you see each other in lockdown? Online, Amazon.com, everywebsite.com, credit card number, PayPal, whatever. If they taking you places, they got money, right? And if you're not about the money and you just want a good man and da 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 da, that's wonderful. But men aren't held accountable unless you hold in their wallet. You see, so it goes hand in hand. It's not all about the money, it's about the balance. But the money is important because that's what men value. That's what men value. Thank you, Moonlight. Had date with your sugar daddy while in the lobby. Someone else approached me. He saw and came running. I can't leave you alone for 2 minutes without small boys trying. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. So he know he got you because he paying. He giving you what you want. Right? So yeah, men understand the money dynamic. The more they spend on you, the more they feel invested in you. The less they spend on you, the less invested they feel with you. Remember that. The more they spend, it's just like a car. Let's say you bought a car, put a down payment on it, and paid a bunch of notes. Right? Are you going to just like allow the payments to relapse so that you get your car repossessed? Or are you going to go handle business to keep that car? Or if someone, gives you a car and you don't have to pay any notes on it, how are you going to treat that car? Not as good as you were treated if you were paying for it. Listen. Okay. Thank you, Dina. I'm 46, widow from Broke Dusty. I attract old foreign pot-belly men. What should I do? Don't like foreign men. I can pass for 35. Do those pot-belly foreign men have money? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, you too old to be looking for youth and looks. You need to be getting that money. Unless you got money of your own, then you can go be somebody's sugar mama. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, I'm just saying, what's wrong? Is their wallet good? Their bank account nice? Go have your fun. She said she widowed. Girl, go have your fun. And then when you get serious and trying to settle down again, go get one of them pot-belly foreign men with money. Thank you, Taconi. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. Get money, ladies, right. You should turn off what? No, I'm serious. Anybody over 25 is too old to be looking for looks. Just saying. Any woman over 25. Your daughter says sprinkle, sprinkle. That's so cute. It's pot, sprinkle, sprinkle. You find a sugar daddy that you like. Yeah, keep looking. Have a backup too. It don't hurt me at all to super chat 5 to 100K. Okay, pork rinds, go ahead. Good night, Tanya. Thank you for stopping by. Sprinkle, sprinkle. She says bye, everybody. Start investing in your future after 25. That's right. Thank you, Karma. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Young, what? What if a sugar daddy wants other women too? Can he afford them? If you're not in a committed relationship with him, then it doesn't matter. You can have another man. Just don't let him know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all have to realize you're in control of your own life. You're in control of everything that comes out of your mouth. You're in control of everything other people know about you that you want to reveal. You know, or somewhat in control. You know, most people can do research, but you're in control at that moment, at least. Mm-hmm. And they should take care of you. It costs to be the boss. That's correct. If a sugar daddy wants another woman, ask for a higher allowance. Get a second sugar daddy. Exactly. I think we have to stop trying to treat a sugar daddy like a boyfriend. Unless they ask you to be exclusive, then you shouldn't expect any of exclusivity. How'd you miss? I don't know. Say that again, okay? It's hard to date like two guys at the same time because one always wants to make plans and you can't even hang out with the other one. No, you got to schedule it. You got to tell them what days you're available. Have a life. Mondays and Sundays, I'm doing A, B, C, and D, and I won't be able to see anyone, but really you'll be with the other one. I do yoga. I volunteer. And I have to go visit my mother on Wednesday. So I'm pretty much booked that whole day, but I can see you Tuesday. See, you gotta book it. Thank you, Lilith Rising. Sprinkle, sprinkle. My husband's energy gets weird around Christmas. I was specific with my gift expectations this year. Did you text it to him? Did you email him the link and exactly what you wanted? If not, better do it now. Tell him this is all you want. You don't want nothing else. If he give you something else, you're gonna be mad. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Takoni. Sure, I had a flight to Dubai tomorrow, but tested positive for COVID today. I'm so depressed right now. What can I do? Did they make you get that test? Was that like mandatory? Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't know. Was it a mandatory test? I'm sorry. Girl, everybody gonna test positive for COVID. Do they make you take it? Yeah, sorry. You should have put some Vaseline up your nose, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Vaseline. Too bad you don't know anyone with a private plane. You look amazing. Thank you. I bet you were feeling fine too, right? Anyway, guess you'll have to vacation locally. You said everybody positive. Exactly. Look, when everybody becomes positive, then we can all go. Okay. Girl, put you some Vaseline in your nose next time. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How can I tap into my divine feminine self? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Dress, act, walk, talk. Every day, get up, make yourself look feminine. Get you some feminine everything. Lingerie, pajamas, nighties, nightgowns, teddies, robes. Everything must be feminine that surrounds you if you're trying to get into that mode, Just be extra all the time just for fun. Think about a drag queen. They totally transform when they get all the makeup and clothes on and accessories, they become a whole different person. That's all you got to do. Thank you, Candace. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And infinite thanks for sharing your wisdom. Blessings have been pouring in, and I'm able to meet my financial goals this year thanks to your consistent reminders. Abundance, sprinkle, sprinkles. Girl, thank you, Candace. I'm so glad for you. Yes, I have my own money and not looking for looks. They smell and have nasty attitudes, but the money is nice. Thanks for the advice. Okay, yep. Girl, Vicks Vapor Rub under your nose. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And if you like the all natural, I'll get you some peppermint oil. Essential. Okay. I don't know. Like there's an answer and a solution for everything. Look, get that Vicks Vapor Rub. You won't smell nothing. That peppermint essential oil. It smells fresh today. You all know. What's your tip on dating in a city? I'm moving to Miami from Iowa. Girl, why? Well, you 19. Go have fun, girl. Yes. Go have all your fun. Just protect yourself and watch your back. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Default abundance. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Learning so much from you. Universe Guru sent me here. Subscribe. Oh, thank you, girl. Appreciate you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Princess. Do you think a marriage can be destroyed from the outside? A man accused me of this because he got caught up in lust while I was caught in his wallet. I think only two people can save or ruin their marriage. Huh? You think a marriage? Who's married? You or the man? If it's him, then it's him. He the one in the marriage. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, how somebody married gonna blame the person they cheating with for messing up their marriage? He the one that broke vows. Did you break any vows? Did you take vows? Well, I don't think so. Okay, if you didn't take any marriage vows, then you good. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. You said plot twist. She was talking about James. Okay. Y'all silly. Okay, well, my marriage ain't ruined. The Dusty smashed the like button. This Dusty smashed the like button. Thank you, Angel. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They trying to troll me. Y'all young guys have to realize certain women don't think like Pygmisha. And they don't get in relationships for the same reasons as Pygmisha. Right? So what you try to insult us with or hurt us with just backfires. Because that's not why we in a relationship, sir. Mm-hmm. What if James cheats? What if he has another woman? What if, as long as he ain't you spending my money, that's supposed to be my money, because his money is my money. On her, we good. And okay. Shoot. He won't. He always at home. He ain't got time to cheat. Okay. Best perfume that's seductive and sexy. The one that smells best on you. They smell different on other people. People have different personalities and their perfumes differ. Like I like all dark, mysterious perfumes. Some people like light, flirty, floral, candy smelling stuff. I don't. My perfume smells like the perfume of a villain. Okay. Wow. How do you spot the ballers from the wannabes? On the rich side of town, they can't afford to live in a certain area, valet parking, $20 drinks, wherever if you go somewhere, they have $20 drinks, valet parking, or you go hang out, grocery shop, do your errands on the wealthy side of town. You're most likely to run into somebody with real money versus a wannabe. Okay. How do you, yeah, that's how you spot them. By going to where they can't afford to be if they're fake ballers. I'm so serious. I'm serious too. How does gifting a car work? And how would I get a $39,000 car that was sold out of it? Get him to put the down payment down and sign as a co-signer. Then hit him with the payments. It's easier to get it like that, and then they'll probably pay more on the payments instead of the minimum. You know, it's windy outside. So if y'all hear some rattling, it's raining. My perfume smells like the perfume of a villain. It does. The perfume that I always wear is either two perfumes right now. It's either Coco Chanel, not Mademoiselle, not that pink one, but the black and gold one. Coco Chanel, Tom Ford Black Orchid. Those are the main two that I wear. Sometimes I wear a Dior, Miss Dior when I, in the daytime when I'm, wearing pink or something. But most of the time, it's those two. Would you wash a man's feet with your hair if he spent enough money? If it was some synthetic hair, sprinkle. Yeah, I take it off and wash it. Look. Let me wash my hair. Hold on, let me snatch this out and put some soap on it. Wash it at the same time washing your feet. The horror. Y'all wash his feet with some synthetic weave. Actually, this is human hair, so I wouldn't wash it with this. We'd have to get something cheaper. I don't want toe jab in my hair. So that was a random question. Yes. Does he have a foot fetish or a hair fetish? Somebody's Lisa. Okay, which one is it? Are you talking about Mary and Jesus? Y'all are so silly. Your opinion on becoming a golf cart girl to secure a zaddy, or at least good tips for medium effort work. I don't think I'd become a golf cart girl because I just wouldn't. But if you're young and cute, maybe, whatever. But I figure out how to get a free pass or a tour of that golf club or country club and try to mingle while I'm there. Friend someone that's, a member and have them use the guest pass to invite you. They have golf clubs, tennis clubs, country clubs, private gyms, whatever. Should you straight up ask him for a car for a gift? Ask him say, you know what I really, really want? No, it's too much. Play the game. No, I don't want to ask you. It's too much. No, tell me what you want. Make him drag it out of you. No, it's okay. No, tell me. Well, he's going to think it's something really big. I just want you to put a down payment because I really need, don't say want. Say, I really need a new car. I just need help with the down payment. So he's going to go, okay, well, how much is it? Then you tell him the down payment price. Ask him if he can come in there and help you because the salesman, you don't want him to take advantage of you and then he'll end up being the co-signer. You see? And that means he's responsible for your payments if you don't make them. Okay? And you'll still be in your name. Y'all got to learn how to play these games. How can I find women figure to look up to in life? You are 26. Girl, you grown. Sprinkle, any gold digger, baby. No, I'm very cold. Lydia says, am I a lawyer? No, girl, I'm cold. I have to put this jacket on. I had this this on before, but I had to put the jacket on because my daughter likes it cold in here and it's too cold for me. I'm getting a new car soon. Good for you, Pixie. What kind of car you gonna get, girl? You're 26, you're still young, but getting there, secure the bag ASAP. That's right. Get your money, girl. How much money can you sell gum for? $2? What about candy bars? $2. How much money can you sell roll-on bottle custom-made perfume? You can sell it for however much you want. But make sure your prices are competitive with other people that are selling the same thing. But that was a very random question. Men like providing for women. But they want women also that can hold their own. They don't want leeches. That's right. You know what? Starball. A woman can hold her own because she got a backup plan. Her own business, another sugar daddy. They can hold their own. Believe me, if they got you, they can get another one. A secret stash. You never know. Yep. Here's the thing, men. If you want a woman to work, to go to a job every day. You have to realize, you've got to realize there's so much competition out there, you know, especially if you have a good looking woman. If you send an attractive woman out into the workplace, you're asking to get cheated on. You're asking to be replaced with a higher earner. I'm just telling you. Okay. You're asking her to spend time 8 to 12 hours a day with another man who makes more money than you. What are you doing? Okay. You're a lesbian and you had a serious conversation with your girlfriend and she believes very feminine women should still work. Well, she's a lesbian. If you're very feminine, you don't have to work. You can work if you want to, but you don't have to. You know, you don't have to work if you don't want to. Interesting perspective, but it's the truth. You ain't never heard of a work husband or sexual harassment or the boss wanting to take you to lunch or that business trip out of town? You ain't heard of that? Okay, well, because if I'm with a man, a grown man, and he calls me his wife and we got married, and he tell me I have to go work somewhere, guess what? Guess what? Oh, I gotta work? Okay. Told you I was a villain. I must work. I must go to work. I will do my research before I apply for this job because I am very strategic in my life. I don't do nothing not on purpose. Now let's see which owner of which company does it looks like. Let me find their pictures. It looks like I can take. This dude looks easy. I'll apply here too. When I show up for that interview, I'm gonna be looking good. I won't have to really work long, and I'll have lots of free business trips out of town, aka vacations. Get that good insurance. I'll never have to be on time. I won't have to actually do any work. Da 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 da. So that's what I would be doing. Look, you want me to work? Okay. I'll go to work. Sure will. Shira, I stole my ex. You stole somebody gold tooth after a fight while he slept. Now dentists say I need root canal. It's 1800 karat gold. It's 18 karat gold. Can I get it melted to put on me? What if he asks again? He accused me and I lied. um First of all, why you want to put a gold tooth in your mouth? That's number one. I'm not even going to address the fact that you stole somebody else's gold tooth. But why do you want a gold tooth? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Unapologetically critical. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Shira, thank you for your advice and great advice. I'm so glad I found you when I did. Please never stop helping like us women better ourselves. Okay, I won't. Thank you, girl. Girl, wrap that tooth up. Put it in your souvenir box to remember your last dusty. Okay. I hope you just trolling. I hope you trolling, because if not, ooh. I'm going to have you call in for entertainment purposes if you ain't joking. And be like, come on, call in, lady. Come on, let's talk about this. So you found your Dusty lost his gold tooth. You found it. You need dental work, and you want to put it in your mouth. I know you're not on drugs because you would have already sold it. So what's the problem? You just want to always be together? You want another part of him to be with you? That's hilarious. If I believed it was true, I might take the call, but are you a good actress at least? Can we pretend it's true? How do you find out where someone lives? Google Maps. She's gonna say it's a soul tie from the gold tooth, right? How do you play that game without him finding out your real identity, though? Referring to car. Question. Just tell him you go by a nickname. I mean, or just get the money and don't have a cosigner. Get the cash. If you Google people phone number, there's an address. Okay, yeah. So whatever happened to non-hypocrisy and communication towards one another, even if you're so-called villain Batman and Wonder Woman or Batman and Riddled on the rooftop? It went down the toilet with trust, fidelity, masculinity, and what else? Not wearing a mask. Okay. Somewhere in the ocean by now. How do I deal with people when I'm so drained? Don't deal with them, baby. Don't deal with them. Unless they talking about some money, don't deal with them. This chick cleaned out this guy's bank account and he don't know her real name or where she lives. Ooh, she good. Watch out. Watch out. You said interesting video. I know, but it's just so true. What happened to communication? What happened to all of the things? A lot of things happened. sadly. What should you do when you don't want the man to know your real name? People be judgmental. Make up a new name. Get an alias online. Make a bunch of stuff with your fake alias name on it online. That way, when he look you up, that pops up with your picture. And most people don't keep looking any further until they see the first alias. You got to make a whole identity online, girl. What you doing? Thank you, Camille. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Wishing you all fat envelopes for the holidays. Shira, what a beautiful ensemble. Thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Camille. Get you like an Instagram. Get you a Facebook. Get you an Instagram or whatever. Get you something. Something where it don't require like you to put your identity in there. And put your picture and attach the fake name to all your stuff. Okay. How to stay encouraged to date online during the shutdown. Nothing is open in Cali, and my men would rather meet at their home. Nope. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Meet at the grocery store, baby. Meet at Target. I know that stuff's still open, ain't it? Aren't the essential places still open? Meet at the mall. Meet at Target. Meet at the grocery store. Meet at Walgreens. Whatever. Nope. He could take you shopping. Mm-hmm. I like the way you appreciate every donation. Oh, thank you. If you can't meet in public, just stay home alone. Right. That sounds too bad, like a setup. I wouldn't do that. How to be patient for the right target. What do you mean be patient for the right target? Whichever one meets all of your standards, that's the right target. If they ain't meeting your standards, then it's not called patience. It's called having standards. You know what I'm saying? I had made it up in my mind. You have to make it up in your mind first. I will not entertain anyone unless they meet my standards. Period. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm trying to attract. Therefore, it's not about patience. It's about, do they meet your standards? Anybody can come up to you and buy you a drink, but that doesn't mean that's who you're going to end up with or who you're going to, have as a potential. It just means that's who bought you the drink for the day. If he's not meeting all the standards, then he doesn't meet the standard. It's not about patience. It's about who's going to meet it. So you can't look at it that way. You did dumpster diving for years ago, and now I'm leveling up. How can I react when people bring up to put me down? Okay, so did you literally dumpster dive, or are you talking about the type of men you dated? Because if you were a literal dumpster diver, like digging through dumpsters, then you can just lie and say you found something very valuable, and now you don't have to dumpster dive no more. Then they gonna be dumpster diving. But if you're talking about the men, then just tell them you were having fun and just, now you're serious about your life and the type of partners you're going to be with. That's it. Okay. True. I'm trying to see some of these comments. Why are there 10 sugar babies for every sugar daddy on Seeking? Because they online. Get out from online. I tell women where to meet these men with money. They won't listen. They online. Sorry, but meet them in person, and it's over. Just meet them in person. Okay, so he don't want to meet you next. He gave you money. You got him. You win. Where's the next one? Sprinkle, sprinkle. What dating site do you find good? I don't know. In the grocery store. Why would right? Go to the expensive wine section in the grocery store, like a Whole Foods or something, in the rich area of town. Okay, stand there. When you see him go for the expensive bottles of wine, you know he got money. Okay. Do you know what's a good wine? I'm new at, I'm trying to try something new. What do you suggest? And he'll buy it for you. Oh, you'll really love this one. It's great. Oh, that's kind of expensive. Oh, well, I'll buy it. You want to go have a sip? You can taste it. They have a little wine bar in some of these Whole Foods. I know it might not be open, but shoot. I'm standing right. I'm go to the most expensive section of that grocery store. Hit that wine section, baby. Even if you don't drink. Look, you're sitting over there like you do. I'll wait for someone to come over here. Why? So what do you think? What do you think the future holds tomorrow? When your next stream be on the other channel, do you have them randomly or scheduled? Both. Random or scheduled, but most of the time random. Okay, so I want to take one more. I want to take a caller. What should we talk about? The person that whoever calls, I don't want to talk about nothing. I want to talk about a topic. You know what I mean? Don't call in to just say hi. Call in to talk about something. Okay. So I guess I'll take a caller who wants to talk about. Let's see. Why it's important to have standards and how it can save you from being with a dusty. Does anyone have a story about how they avoided dust and improved their life by having standards? Okay. Who? You said you want to hear from pygmies. Y'all know pygmies ain't gonna call in over here. They gonna be too scared. Okay. Sure, get out of the 1990s. For what? That's where they used to pay for women at. Shoot. Go back to the 1990s where men were still masculine. Now y'all got y'all skinny jeans, y'all hair gel, y'all men's cosmetics. You go back to the 90s. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Maybe you can learn something. All right. You are a Dusty. How come I have been so... Okay. Who's gonna call me? I need a specific person. Or I guess it'll just be the first one. I'll put the number down in there. Let me see. And this is not my phone number. This is just the Google thing. So if you try to call, it's not really my phone number. It's just to the computer live thing. All right, and come over, and when you come on, be able to speak clearly. Don't have nothing in your mouth. All right. All right. No mush mouth talking, please. Most of them are married, all gay. It's a ghetto to switch license plate. Yes.
Call from.
Hello. Turn it down a little bit. Hi. Who's calling?
Hi, Shira.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. My name's Anissa. I love your show, and I really wish I had listened to you when I discovered you about 2.5 years ago. But I was still really young and stupid and thought that love was all I needed. So just thank you for staying here and keeping on our necks about everything.
So what happened to you?
So about 2-3 months ago, there was a guy that I had been talking to. I had met him out of state on a vacation. And after talking to him for about 10, 15 minutes, he was like, oh, can I get your phone number, whatever. And he seemed like a pretty nice guy. So I said, okay, great. And so I got back to my state and we were texting for a little bit and things kind of fell off. I had texted him again because it was my fault the first time anyway. I hadn't texted him for a couple weeks. So I texted him hey, so I'm so sorry I haven't kept in touch. Can you please, or not can you please, but I'm sorry I haven't kept in touch, Never heard from him again. Literally 2 months later, he texts me back and he's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry for ghosting you for all this time. I have trust issues. Old me, pre-Shira, would have been like, oh, well, at least he's apologetic, whatever. But after watching your show, I'm like, you know what? You're going to have to prove it. So I asked him, how am I supposed to know that you're not just bored during this quarantine, whatever? He didn't really have an answer. He just said he would show it to me by flying out to see me. Granted, I know this guy didn't have that much money. So I'm like, okay, whatever. And so I'm just like, you know what? I know how you can prove it to me. Why don't you cash out me some money? Why don't you send me some Apple Pay? And he's like, what does that have to do with anything? You're a person, whatever. Money's intangible, whatever. In the end, he didn't end up sending it to me. But I know that if it were me, before watching all your videos, I would have taken him back because he was all like, oh, I just want to grow with you and do all this stupid stuff. But, I kept my standards and kept my foot on his neck. And I think I really dodged the bullet there, especially since he was so willing to kind of not talk to me for that long and think that I was just another option for him. So thank you so much for just giving us a reason, not just saying, oh, keep your standards high, but then giving examples as to why you need to, because these guys out here will play you.
Yeah.
So
keep those standards. And I bet you he haven't contacted you since.
Well, this happened about a week ago, so
Mhm.
he's probably still in his feelings because I know I was probably the first woman that ever asked him to prove it outright. And even after that, I told a couple of my girlfriends about it, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe you did that," and all this stuff. Like they were shocked, like, "Oh my gosh, that's kind of icky or and stuff." But I'm gonna stick to my own standards because I'm the one that's gonna have to deal with the downfall of just accepting whatever, not them. So
Right. If a man really likes you, he will invest in you.
that's true.
So
That
I
is
guess
true.
he hadn't invested anything, so he must not like you.
Yes, ma'am. And I told him that, and he was like, "Oh, I'll invest by coming down and seeing you." I'm like, "Okay, well, if you can't send me $100 now, how am I supposed to know you're gonna even spend that on me when you get here?"
Exactly.
So,
So you did right.
Ma'am, that's it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Sprinkle, sprinkle. Bye.
Okay, bye. Well, she avoided a bullet there. That's for sure. So, okay, let's hear from a guy. What do y'all think? What guy wants to call in and tell us his opinion? Someone said they want a Dusty to call. Oh gosh, should we have another Dusty on? No. Or how about just someone that's respectable or respectful, then just give their opinion and without being negative. And then I won't be negative. I'll just say, thank you for your opinion. We'll keep it cordial. How about that? And say whatever you like. Try not to curse though, because use a different word. All right. Okay, come on. A man needs to call. There's the phone number up there. I won't be mean. I'll just listen to what you have to say and we'll discuss it after, or I'll discuss it after. So basically, why do you think a man should pay for everything if he's with a woman or married? Or do you think women's standards are too high these days? There's my question. No one's calling. They must be nervous. Are y'all nervous? Come on. I'm not gonna do y'all like I did Solo. He been stalking me for 5 years. Y'all know I had to get him. I'll be nice, I promise. Oh, okay. I guess they don't want to talk to me. Whatever. You say you want to hear from Barbara or Bonetta. Uh-oh, we have a caller. Hello, who's calling?
Hi, She-Ra. It's Sabrina.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Okay, we was trying to get a gentleman caller, but that's fine.
You wanted to get a Dusty?
Yeah, but that's fine. What do you want to say?
Well, I'm so grateful for finding you. I discovered you probably maybe a month ago. And I've just been going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, like not wanting to deal with the Dusties anymore. Because when you said after 25, you should be doing no Dusties, I was like, I'm 26, so I need to level up like yesterday. So that's what I've been doing. And basically, I had needed some money. And so I hit up my ex. I'm not going to lie, he's a Dusty. But I wanted his money because I felt like he owed me emotional back support for all the shit he put me through. So he wasn't able to give me all the money, but he did give me some of the money. But I almost slipped up, girl. I almost slipped back up into my pick-me-sure ways. And I let him sleep over. And when I woke up, he was trying to get some, and I had kicked him out. I was like, yeah, no, first of all, you ain't give me that much money. Not enough money to go back
Mm-hmm.
for that. So I was like, yeah. Back in the day, I would have felt bad, but I was like, no, I don't have no remorse for you. I really don't care.
Mm-hmm. He gonna come. He gonna come back with some more money. Watch.
Oh yeah, he better, because you got a nerve trying to get up in this. You ain't got
Mm-hmm.
enough for it. It's crazy. And then I went on a date with another guy, and he was talking a really good game for the second date, but I feel like he might be full of it. So he had texted me today, and I just ignored him because I feel like you need to prove yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So I probably won't respond to him until he calls me or until he acts like, oh my God, what happened to you? Maybe I'll be like, oh, I got phone issues. Can you help me?
Right.
So yes, you got me feeling super spicy, Sharon. I love you so much for it. Thank you.
Thank you for calling and sharing. Sprinkle,
Yes,
sprinkle.
thank you.
Bye.
Sprinkle, sprinkle, baby. Later.
Uh-huh. Yep. Well, at least you got some money out of it and heading in the right direction, right? So she had a nice voice. Yes, she did. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Who has the number? Put it down there again. I want to hear from a man who disagrees with me or what I teach. I won't be mean, I promise. There you go. There's the number. Thank you. Protect her peace.
Call from.
Hello.
Hey,
Hi.
Shira.
Hi, how are you? Who's calling?
This is Zale. I'm Zalove in the chat.
Okay. So do you agree or disagree? Or what did you want to say?
Unfortunately, I agree. I know you wanted a dude that was tall, that would disagree, but I too am anti-dusty, so but I can if you want. I mean, someone in the chat had said that they wanted a gay dude, because I'm gay, so they said that they wanted a gay guy to call in. They said it would be interesting, so I said, okay, I'll do that. So I can play devil's advocate for you if you want me to. I mean, I'm not really clear on what a dusty is, so maybe you could start by explaining that to me, and I'll know for future reference.
A dusty is someone. It's a guy that doesn't want to pay for anything, that wants to basically get by only with his looks off of a woman who probably is not so up there in the looks and just wants to use her, flip her tax money, sleep on her couch, drink her kids' juice packs if she got kids. Just a bum, basically.
Okay, that's fair.
Somebody with no job.
Okay, so like a dusty, so it's not like a dude who, because I know some women that have a problem with dudes that are like trying to work up, like they have aspirations, they have goals, they may work at them bit by bit, or maybe they may need a little bit of motivation from their partner, from their woman or whatever. So would that be, I guess it would be kind of like, is that like a dusty too, or?
No, I mean, I would say that, especially if they're young, most people start off with little. So I wouldn't consider a young person a dusty unless they're trying to reach up out of their dusty budget. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have I wouldn't say they're dusty, but I would say if they try to get a type of, a person that's out of their league and try to pretend like they're something that they're not, or, they can't afford the type of person that they want to date, but they're going to still try to date that person, then that's dusty, because they already know they're not going to be able to maintain that. They're not going to be able to please that person. So I say when you're young, to focus on someone that wants you for you and not, the things that you can do or provide. Thank you, Boo Boo Kitty. Someone just gave you some money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So yeah, it should be, you should stay in your league, basically. That's what I mean.
Okay, so I have a devil's advocate type question. Okay, so is there a such thing as a female Dusty? What is the female equivalent of a Dusty? And is it worth talking about? You got to talk about both sides now, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you, Justice for All. So a girl Dusty would be someone who, a girl can't really be a Dusty, but she could be a Pygmisha. Yeah, she could be a Pygmisha. Like the equivalent of a Dusty man would be a Pygmisha. Like she does not try to level up, or she wants to take care of this grown man and keep him like, some type of child. So she could just say she has a man, even though he really don't want to be someone's child or possession. She could do better in how she takes care of herself, how she looks, and all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, the female or the woman is the receiver. So definitely she can't really be a Dusty, but she can switch roles and try to keep a Dusty and turn him into, the receiver, and then she's the giver, and then the roles are reversed, and so now she's keeping him. Now he's the gold digger and she's the sugar mama.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel you. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of anything else I wanted to ask. I mean, I was just trying to keep it rolling.
What do you let me ask you a question. What do you think of why do you think men want to be the prize instead of the provider these days?
Oh, why do men want to be the prize instead of the provider?
Mm-hmm.
I do think that it's a contribution to what you said, which is there is a feminization sort of energy going on right now, sort of like a propaganda type energy where regardless of your sexual orientation, it's like a role reversal where women are being kind of pushed to be more of the masculine energy. Males are pushed to be more of the feminine energy. And so that's happening on all levels. Mm-hmm. It's like not just sexually, but like even men that behave masculinely will still kind of submit themselves too much.
Right.
And women will still be too assertive or aggressive. Yeah. So I think that's part of it. It's like men are starting to get too pampered and soft.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And a lot of women are letting them get away with it too. By, being Pygmishas, I guess.
Yeah. So
role reversal.
What do you think the solution would be?
I think it is, like you said, having standards on both sides. I think that if I was to be with a woman, I would have to be the male in the, like, of course, I would want a strong woman. So I would want someone who would challenge me, which I want this in any relationship anyway. It doesn't matter if it's a female, male, or whatever, but I want someone that can challenge me. I want someone to tell me when I'm wrong, but I also, like, you're going to listen to what I have to say. You're going to let me take the reins. You're going to let me, do handiwork around the house when I need to. I want to take out the trash. I want to be, just let me do my thing as the man. If I was to be with a woman, let me do my thing as the man. Like, you can protect me from women, you can defend me and stuff like that. But I want to be the defender. I want to be the protector and, just play your role without being a stereotype, but I think that would help. Like, have your standards for what you will accept from your opposite, what you would accept or not.
Right. Yeah, and I think it's possible if people learn how to talk to each other without emasculating or without, putting someone down. It could be done. Like, it's the power of suggestion. You can say something without saying it, and no, emasculation would take place if the woman knows how to speak her words correctly or suggestively. So yeah, I agree. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. I'm still gonna be here in the chat. I don't know how much longer you'll be streaming, but if you do want another caller, I'll call back in. You know, just to chat. Usually, I was saying in the chat too. I wish you had this for the other channel too, because normally I tune into that channel, but this video came up as a live stream suggestion. I guess because I'm subscribed to the other one.
I'll do it next time.
Yeah, because I have a whole bunch of spiritual stuff I will talk about, but I was just trying to kind of roll with the punches on this one. So I appreciate you for taking my call and everything. And if I come up with anything else to ask, I'll try to call back in or something.
Okay, and I'll probably go do this on the other channel, probably after Christmas. But yeah, I'll definitely take calls there soon. But thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I appreciate it. Have a good night, y'all.
You too. Good night. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you for calling in. Okay, I saw I got a donation from someone. Who is that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Solo, he's back for some more. Challenge live tomorrow on my No, we done forever. Sorry, Solo. But thank you for the donation. Who's calling?
Call from Shy.
Hi, Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, you gotta turn your volume down on the computer or your phone.
Okay.
Hi. How are you? What's going on?
I'm doing good. I'm low-key nervous because I really admire you. You have wisdom, smart, and you make it fun to like educate people. It's not just, your opinion. You tell us to go, okay, go find your facts, go do your own research.
Mm-hmm.
But I just wanted to say, most of all, from your channels, I gathered to know your value, to know yourself. I feel like you said, we're taught to value other people's opinions about our own selves. And when we do that, we tend to forget ourselves and we tend to try to make everybody else happy and we end up being unhappy. But by valuing ourselves and by spending time and requiring money and respect from people, I feel like it's not just about the money, but we also attract the life we want. We attract the things we want, and we attract how people will respect us. And I feel like people think, gold digging, it's just all about money. But really, it's just about setting the standard for your life and not taking crap and not being crap, period. And so I'm just thankful for you. And I'm also thankful for the people in the comments because I really like the discussion that we're able to have. It's really like a classroom. It's really like we're learning from each other. And and I'm thankful and Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Merry Christmas. Yeah, I thank you for calling in. I agree with that. It's not really gold digging. It's just having high standards. But, if they don't have it, it is called gold digging. If they don't have the money to meet your standards, then they call you a gold digger. So, Thank you. Have a good holiday. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. I agree. So, no, I'm not going to talk to Solo. No, I won't do no interview on your channel. No. Done with you. Bye-bye.
Call from.
Hi, who's calling?
Hi.
Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Oh my God. So
make up a name, girl.
I just want to say thank you.
Thank you.
I'm from Europe, and I just want to say that since I've been here, I've been so blessed because of you and all your knowledge.
Thank you. Where are you from in Europe?
France.
Oh, France. Okay. I appreciate that. I hope it's advice is working for you.
Yes, everything is working very well, and I've met some amazing people here because of you and everything you've been teaching us.
Oh, that's good.
But I've almost got into trouble with Dusty.
who was pretending to be someone really nice, but he wasn't. But because of all your videos and everything, I've missed like something really bad, you know?
Mm-hmm. You avoided that bad situation.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's good.
Yeah, so I wanted to just say thank you for everything, and you helping so many women all over the world, you know?
Oh, thank you. I try.
Yes.
Okay, well, stay dust free up there.
Yes, I'm saying dust free all over the world.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And yes, Merry Christmas.
Okay,
Bye.
Merry Christmas to you too. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, she's over there in France. Mm-hmm. Right. So that was nice. I'm glad y'all are avoiding these dusties. Whatever are they going to do?
Call from.
Hello, who's calling?
Kira. Oh my gosh. I was literally like, dang, I need some real life advice, and I hope that she's online and you were live.
Okay, who's calling? What's your name? You can give me a fake name if you want. Okay. Thank you, Ava Maria. Sprinkle.
First off, I just want to say thank you because you have changed my life. Second off, there's a guy that I'm talking to. He's given me like a bunch of money. He's had to take out some loans to do so.
Some loans.
But now, yeah, he's taking out some loans. I mean, I'm okay with it as long as it's money for me. But to be honest, his whole presence, like, it's kind of just gotten really annoying. I kind of want to get rid of him, but I also really like the money. He smells bad, which I know most men his age would. But he's really, I don't know. I want the money, but I'm kind of just done with him.
Girl, he taking out loans. It's time to be done, girl.
Oh,
he gonna be running out of money soon and collateral.
But the loans haven't run out yet. His credit must be really good.
Okay, well, you know, girl, what you doing over there making him go to the bank and get loans?
I haven't like slept with this man in like 2.5 years too. So I don't know. I think he's just lonely. But it's probably because he smells bad.
What he smell like, girl?
I can't. Stop. I'm gonna throw up right now.
Well, you know what? There's this stuff called Vicks Vapor Rub that you can buy and rub it up under your nose. That way you can collect your money without gagging.
Oh my God. I mean, you're right, but what about my other senses?
Girl, get you some wrong prescriptions contacts and stick them in. That Vicks Vapor Rub.
All right.
All you'll see is blur and smell mint. Sprinkle.
I'll do it. I don't know. Wear a blindfold or something.
Girl, go get you some of them reading glasses. That's the wrong prescription, or some wrong prescription contacts. All you'll see is a blur.
Such a good idea. Oh my gosh. Thank you.
All right. Bye. Thank you.
Bye, girl.
Bye. At least she was honest. Comedy hour. Yeah, I know she was probably telling the truth.
Call from.
Hello, who's calling? Oh, they hung up on me. Oops. It must have been like another call that was hanging on. That's funny though. Thanks for sharing. Uh-oh.
Call from.
Who's calling? Hi. Can you hear me? Somebody gonna breathe on the phone? They didn't say nothing. Next.
Call from.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hi. Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay, so
You got to turn that down. It's like an echo.
okay, sorry.
Oh, no problem. So, what? Do you have a question?
Yes. Okay, so I'm low-key dating this guy, and I was wanting to ask you, do you think like a spoiled rich kid could be like a sugar daddy in a sense?
Does he have access to his parents' money?
I feel like he do. I feel like he tries to play, but like let's say collectively, he might give me like 3,000-4,000 a month, not like as an allowance though.
Mm-hmm.
It'll
Well,
be like just if I need it, he'll give it. Whatever I ask for, he'll give it.
well, he sound like he sound like he's a provider, kind of. He sound
He's
like he'll give you
definitely
money.
that.
I don't think all sugar daddies got to be old, but I mean, you really can't call him a sugar daddy. You just call him, whoever you're dating, that got money. My man got money. My friend has money, whatever.
But he can't be a sugar daddy. Like you wouldn't really marry that.
Well, I wouldn't say he was a sugar daddy because he's not. Is he old?
No, he's 35.
Okay. And are you close to the same age?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then he just got money. I mean, a sugar daddy got to be old.
Okay.
But if he's gonna give you money, then he could be a sugar uncle.
He's something because like even when like I was dating him and then I stopped dating him and he's just like I want to be like I still want to be your sugar daddy in a sense, and he sends me like songs about sugar daddies.
Okay, well maybe okay, well then let him be your sugar daddy. Shoot, that's what he want to be called.
I think that's what he want to be.
Okay.
I think he enjoys giving me money.
Well, that's a good thing to enjoy. I bet it's even more enjoyable to receive it.
It is. It feels kind of like bad sometimes. I'm like the last caller. Like I be trying to get rid of him, but then it's like he tries to buy me.
Well, maybe he knows your value. He want to. I think that's good. Just keep getting the money, save it, invest in something, or buy a car or do something with it. If he's gonna just keep giving it, keep
it. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. I kept him around just because of you. Because when I first started listening to you, he was on the way out, and then you were like saying stuff, and I'm like, wait a minute. She sounded like to talk about him. Let me keep him around a little bit, and I just started just accepting more.
Yeah, because I mean, you can use that money, put it in the savings and whatever. You never know what you're gonna need that for. You might, some people don't have anything right now, waiting on Donald Trump or some type of stimulus check, and you got somebody throwing money at you, girl.
Right.
You better collect it.
I am. I'm gonna just ride it till the wheels fall off.
Okay. Someone said that's your sugar friend.
I'm watching though. I appreciate you.
Okay.
I'm like everybody else. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
No problem. Thanks.
Okay, bye. Oh, yeah. I think I remember her asking me a question. I said, girl, you better keep him around if he just giving money to you. Mm-hmm. Ding, 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 ding.
Call from Seika.
Hello.
Hi, Tira.
Hi, who's calling?
Hi. My name is Seika.
Hi.
And I'm American, and I'm currently living in Asia.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a young boyfriend. He's 31, but he's been spending a few $1,000s on me. And actually, my visa is about to expire in February. And I'm pretty much trying to figure out how much money I should get out of him before I leave, and how should I break it off with this guy.
Well, what day in February do you have to be gone? Because do they do Valentine's
Day?
Day?
February 5th, but I'm trying to leave like pretty much after Christmas. So I might stay for like New Year's, and yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I should do, like how much I should get out of him for Christmas, and then how should I break it off with him? Like, should I just leave the country and just say, oh, like I don't know what to say.
I wouldn't break it off because he can always cash app you, girl. Don't break it off.
We don't have Cash App in Asia, though.
Huh? Well,
we don't have Cash App in Asia. We have PayPal, though.
PayPal then, girl.
But the thing is, he doesn't like to send money via PayPal because there's a deduction. So I've gotten like a few $100s off of him with PayPal, but he really doesn't like that way.
Yeah, someone says Western Union.
Western Union?
But here's what you can do. You can be in a desperate situation once you get back to the U.S. and need help. And that's the only way he can help you, by sending, the money to you, whichever way is the cheapest way. I don't know. And if y'all are still together, he's going to feel obligated to send you money because you left. And he'll try to find, like, you can keep telling him that you need money, that you're trying to find a way to get back, and he'll keep sending you money if he thinks that you're still together. So if you don't break it off with him, you're more likely to get more. And up until it's time for you to leave, tell him that you have to get an apartment and you have to start over. And so you're going to need money and furniture.
So, right. So what should I say in regards to leaving Asia early? Like, if my visa is February, yeah, and I'm trying to leave like January, like beginning mid-January, like, what should I say in regards to leaving early? Like, my visa, should I stay until my visa ends?
Do you want to stay?
No.
Well, then you can just say, like, there's, there might be an apartment that's cheaper if I get it this month versus February. Or, make it sound like you're trying to save money, or things are cheaper now, or you don't want it, COVID to get worse, and you might not be able to travel in February.
Right.
A, B, C, and D, So just kind of blame it on COVID. Like, well, what if I can't travel and then my visa is up and then I get in trouble, and, I want to go early before things get worse. I don't know what's going on, and just use that as an excuse.
Okay, so blame everything on COVID and just leave the country early and continue to get the money.
And don't break up with him. Tell him you're going to try to come back.
Okay, so how much do you think I should get out of him for Christmas? Like, because I wanted at least an iPhone, so I think he's going to at least give me the cash for the iPhone, but I want to get more because I want to get the flight ticket. And so he gives me money every month. So I'm trying to just get as much as I can before the big leave. So it's about $1,000 for a ticket from Asia to America.
Well,
and then, and he's only 31, so I'm in my 20s, but he's only 31, and I know he's only making about $50,000 a year. So
does he have a savings? Does he have a savings?
I believe so, and he's already saving up for like life insurance and stuff.
Well, maybe you should just ask him for that for Christmas instead. And
ask him for life insurance?
No, ask him for the plane ticket for Christmas.
Or just ask for money and don't tell him about the plane ticket?
Well, if you try to sneak around, it's going to be hard to get money out of him later. So I would you got to get like your story together. You got to tell him like, oh my gosh, COVID's getting worse. I have to get home. I don't want to be stuck here when my visa's expired.
Right. That's the dilemma I'm in right now because I'm not sure of a good story to tell him so that I could still get money out of him when I go back, even though I have no intention of coming back to Asia.
You can't find a job. You need money to find an apartment. You know, this, and that. He'll send you something.
And then stretch it out for as long as he can. So pretty much find out a way to get the money online. If not through PayPal, Western Union, or some other way where
or Zelle. I don't know if they have Zelle. That goes directly into your bank account.
Right. Oh, there's no Chase Bank here in Asia, so.
Well, I guess you can figure it out. Do some research. You'll find out a fast, easy way to get money.
Right.
But yeah, that's what I would do. You just have to like get your fake tears going.
Right.
Act scared and panicked and like tell them if you stay till February, then you're not going to be able to get cheaper tickets, and it may be harder to get back, and then you'll be illegal. Just act scared and cry and get your money.
How much do you think I should ask for Christmas? You think I should do more than the iPhone? You think I should get like how much? I'm trying to figure out how much I can get out of him.
The price of the ticket.
But it is Christmas, so I'm trying to overdo it up a bit.
Someone says $3K. $3K?
2,000? $3K? Okay.
Try for $3K, and then he might give you $2.
That's a good estimate.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, good luck.
All right. Thank you so much, Vera.
All right. Good luck. Bye. Sprinkle.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. So she's trying to get money. Good luck. You said poor dude. Poor dude.
Call from.
Who's calling? Hi, Shira.
Hey, girl. This is Bree.
Hi. Sprinkle. What's up?
Girl, I have a quick question.
What's up?
My birthday is coming up on Saturday after Christmas on the 26th. And I met this guy, and I had car trouble today. And I'm kind of embarrassed to tell him what kind of car I have because he said to text him my make and model of my car. So I guess he's going to try to see if he can fix it. What do I do? I want to tell him why he asked me tonight. And I'm sitting here like, let me ask Shira. Girl, what do I do? It's an 07. I don't want to tell him that.
Why? What's wrong with an 07?
Girl, no ma'am.
He can upgrade you, girl. He can upgrade you to a 20.
So just go ahead and just tell him what it is. He said, text me the make and model of your car, and I'll see what I can do. So that's my friend. And he said, are you going to do that for me? And I was like, yeah. And I'm like, girl, I don't want to tell him what kind of car that is. You said, yeah, no. It ain't raggedy or nothing, but it's just old.
He can upgrade you. Just tell him just tell him everything that's wrong with it, plus some more stuff that ain't wrong with it. He's going to be like, it's cheaper to get a new car.
He said, I got 4 cars, so don't worry about it. Because I was like, oh, what about my birthday coming up? I'm not going to be able to. He was like, don't worry about it. He was like, I'm coming down there. I got 4 cars. We'll figure it out. Just tell me the make and model of it, and I'll take care of it. And I was like, sitting here like, girl, that's embarrassing. I'm going to tell him that.
It's not embarrassing when you're driving a new car. You're tell him and tell him everything else is wrong with it. Tell him it rattle when you drive and everything. He's like, we need to get you a new car.
I can't do that.
But why? He's gonna upgrade you. He's gonna upgrade you. Believe me.
I'm serious. He already asked. You said the sugar daddies are gonna make themselves known. I just told him about an issue, and he's telling me right now, like, you tell me what it is, tell me what the kind of car it is, and I'll fix it for you. I got it. But I'm sitting here like, I don't really want to tell you what it is.
Well, add up, go do your research, get online, and look up all these car parts, even stuff that ain't wrong with it. Tell him that's what's wrong with it, and make sure Make sure it costs more to fix it than the car is worth itself. Then you're going to get a new car.
Girl, I already picked out 2 restaurants I want him to take me on my birthday. A rooftop bar and some other seafood restaurant. I 2. I want 2 in one day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna go back in the chat, but I just had to ask you. So you said go ahead on and just tell them it's the 07, baby.
Yeah, but add some extra stuff to it that needs to be done. Make sure it costs more to fix than it is worth. That way he's just gonna get you a new car. If it costs more to fix, that's your down payment to your 2020.
All right, girl. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and text you.
All right. Let me know how it goes. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Bye. She might get a new car for her birthday. She just might. Okay, this is the last one I'm taking.
Call from.
Hi, who's calling?
Hi, it's Nikki.
Hey, what's up?
Hi. So I was just calling because I've been listening to you for so long, and I am still trying to beat my pick-me-show ways. Okay. I'll be honest with you. And so just recently, I met a guy because I was doing mystery shops at Home Depot,
Mm-hmm.
and I met this guy, and he was following me all over Home Depot, kind of, and we ended up checking out at the same time. And when I walked out, I saw him ahead of me, and I was like, all right, let me pretend like I don't see him. And then he looked back, he sees me, and he's like, oh, go ahead of me. So I went ahead, and I was like, all right, bye again, for like the 5th time, bye. I'm walking towards my car. He's like, Merry Christmas. And I was like, what? He's like, Merry Christmas. And I was like, all right, bro, thank you, bye. And then I get to my car. I'm out there because I can't put the things in my car. I have to go return them because I'm doing a mystery shop. So I'm just standing by my car. He drives around. He finds me, and he's like, hi, I'm sorry. You're so beautiful, blah, 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 blah. I need your number. I just want to take you out, blah, blah, blah. All right. So that was a couple of days ago. That was like 3 days ago. He didn't call me. I was fine with it. I was taking a bath, and I was drinking champagne, and I don't know. I got ahead of myself. So I just figured, let me call him. So I called him, and during the call, we were just talking, and I tried to be shy about it, but he's older. He was like, oh, you probably don't like the gray hairs, yada, yada, like being insecure about being older. And I just, made him feel good about that. But I was like, well, it's Christmas, and like, what are you gonna get me for Christmas? This is the first time I'm talking to him, though. So he was like, oh, don't worry, like, I'll get you something good for Christmas. So what is a good thing to ask for? I mean, how can I ask for money how do I ask for money with, like, how do I know that he's going to give me something good? And then if it's not good when we go and meet up next weekend, how do I treat that situation to make it better, make it more lucrative for me?
Well, I think depending on whatever he's going to give you is going to show you how much he wants to try to impress you. So, I would wait to see, just out of curiosity, what he's going to get me. If he didn't ask you what you wanted, and he says that he was going to get you something, it sounds like he might get you some jewelry or something. He might come up with some jewelry.
Okay.
I mean, because what else could you buy a woman that you don't know and say it's really good? You know, all women like jewelry,
Okay.
or a stack of cash, either one.
I hope, here's hoping. Thank you so much, Shira. Like, you are a blessing for all of us, Misha and queens alike. Okay. Thank you so much for everything that you do. And Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Merry Christmas. Thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, he coming with some jewelry. Someone said perfume. Hopefully some jewelry. Or some expensive perfume, or both. Or his dead wife's jewelry.
Call from Alice.
Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hello. This is my last call that I'm taking, so you're lucky.
Wow. Hello, Shara. My name is Alice, and my question is, there's this guy that I was on and off with for about 3 years, and recently he wanted to see me last minute during the pandemic, and he did, and I got paid. Sprinkle, sprinkle. But now he's like saying that all I want from him is money, and he wants to see me, but I know what he wants. So like, how do I make sure the next time he sees me, I get what I want?
Come up with a situation. Fake a situation, and he already knows that if he's going to come visit, that he has to solve that problem, or else nothing.
Like, basically, he has an attitude because he couldn't get to me, like, because I know my value now. Like, I'm not just like linking up with people. Like, I'm in my 20s, and guys just think that they can just, like, if they look good, you'll want to hang out with them. But it's like, no, like, I need money. Like, I gotta pay bills. So.
Well, I would just say, let me know if you're coming or not, because I really need to figure out how I'm going to solve this problem. Like, whatever the problem is, make sure it costs money. And then he'll say something like, well, I can help you, or I'll give it to you, or, whatever. But if he's not talking like that, if he's not trying to give you the money to solve your situation, then he already knows he's uninvited. You see?
Right. So pretty much, if the guy is not like coming at you with like offerings, then it's just like a no-go from there, right?
Right. Tell him about your problem. Saying, like, if he's saying, oh, I can't wait to see you whenever, and like, oh, you know what? I'm trying to figure out how to solve this problem, so I don't know. I'll get back to you. And he'll be like, well, how much is it? Or he won't. And that's how you either get rid of him or get some more money.
Last time he did that, but this time he's treating me like how guys, when they start giving money, they kind of like get a little, like, basically he's trying to act like the prize. So I know what I need to do, just like drop him and get another one.
Well, if he's starting to act like the prize, ask him for more money.
True, but I just don't know when I'm gonna see him again. Sure, like, to be honest, he's like the only one. Like, I'm like pretty young, like I'm not like out here with a lot of experience, so I kind of just don't know what to do, but I'm guessing I'll just have to get another one eventually. So
yeah, you should always have an extra, but at least when he calls, make sure before he visits, what time it is.
So basically, you're saying from jump, I have to mention the fact that I'm trying to get money.
Yep.
So basically, like, when he hits me up, like, I should be like, you got some money?
No, you just tell him about a problem that you're trying to figure out, and that you need to call him back when you figure it out. That way, it's like you're not even entertaining him until he offers to solve your problem.
Right. Like, I can't even hang out because my car is blah, blah, blah. Or maybe, my phone bill, like, whatever, anything.
Something, yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Shara.
You're welcome. Bye.
Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Sprinkle, sprinkle. Bye. Okay, that was the last call, you guys. But yeah, I'm glad I was able to help some of y'all. And good luck with all of those things. Shira hung up on me. Yes, of course I did. You think I ever gonna talk to you again? The way you were acting crazy? Limit, take a Valium or something first. Because you was crazy. Right. I'm sorry, Michelle. Shira has enough evidence to file a harassment case against that fool. Girl, no, I just won't bother anymore. Won't bother talking to them anymore. So, have high standards, value yourself high, and you won't have to deal with certain things anymore. Stay within your league. Don't date outside your league if you're a man and want to be treated a certain way. I don't know. There you go. Thank you, Kayla. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate that. I have decided all of you are hopeless. We are hopeless until you get some money, Joe. Then all hope will return. Okay. Shira made me adopt her stank attitude towards men. It's not stank. It's just a requirement. No, you gotta. Everybody has their requirements. You can't do certain things unless you can comply. Like you can't get on a plane unless you have ID and do this, and that. Those are the standards. You gotta have the standards, or else anybody can get on. Okay. Standards. A bunch of struggle chicks, but DM me to Cash App them. They know you ain't got nothing in your Cash App. What they gonna get? $10? You're a huge book collector. Any books you recommend? I think you got the wrong channel today. I recommend all the books. There you go. Check out my last video on my other channel. I suggest a few there. You believe in taking care of a woman, but when I want sex, I want it when I want it, and I don't want no questions asked. Okay, well, that's what they make lotion and stuff for, You ain't got to ask nobody. All right. Is it okay to say that we just want money for Christmas? Yeah, just say gift cards or cash. That way, you can spend it. Right. Is it okay to say that we just want money? Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's Christmas. A Dusty want to call? Who? A simple fact. Do I want a gift card for Christmas? Sure. Take a gift card, Cash App, whatever. Shoot. Thank you. I'll take it, Cryptonomics. Sprinkle. What should I make a man do for me before I sleep with him if I like him? Pay your bills. Take you shopping. Get your Christmas gift. The more he spends, the longer he'll stick around. Don't be dumb. Okay? It's an investment. Make him spend a lot. A lot. Hee. Zay Love. Who is Zay Love? Are you a Dusty? Who? Did you say a Dusty want to call in? Now the lines are closed. Dusty's everywhere. Houseway. I don't know. Now we'll take a Dusty call next time. I'll even make it the title. Dusty call in. Thank you, Carla. Sprinkle. Hi, Shira. After how many dates should I start asking for money? They should start offering you money first. or second date. If you have the right target. If you have the wrong target, they're never going to offer you anything unless you open your mouth and tell them about something that you need help with, and they should offer then, if they haven't offered without you doing that. You need to always come up with a scenario and let them rescue you. Okay? Always. You see, I don't want no smoke. I done smoked you. Solo, I know you was embarrassed on that last video. I don't even know why you came back. Come on now. Don't make me analyze you. Yeah, be gone. They can't show you. People were laughing at you, Solo. You embarrassed yourself. Like, no. He posted your call with him. I know, girl. Clout chaser. He likes the abuse. Be careful with dusty call-ins. They could say something that make you have to delete the video. Girl, I could hang up on him at any time. Click. He had to delete the call with you because he sounded so stupid. Ooh, I know. Thank you, Claire. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Am I being played? Guy brags about new place and car and etc. He's 25, claims want to date but canceled last date. Is this a waste of time? Girl, he 25. What you think? What do you think he's trying to do? What do you think his goal is for dating? Marriage? No. To provide? No. He's just trying to sleep with you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So if you want to sleep with him, and he canceled a date, that means he found somebody else to sleep with. Sounds bad. Too young. Aim older. I don't think you're getting played. I just think he's 25. You know what I'm saying? Sprinkle, sprinkle. A pygmy. He's a baby. Yeah. So what do women ask? Why do women ask you how much they are worth? I think that's a troll, though. Like asking that weird question. We have some trolls, but we entertain them sometimes. 25-year-olds have the mentality of an 18-year-old, and they're like jackrabbits, dry humping everything inside. True, Aline. Thank you, the house family. My fiance treats me okay, but not how I want to be treated. Currently upgrading my body and look, but I think he is just too comfortable. How can I get him to chase after me again as well? Level up. That's right. You're doing the right thing. Just keep doing it to the extreme. Look better than you looked when you met him, girl. That's how you're going to do it. You got to look better than you looked when you first met. Then he's going to think he has competition. Then he's going to begin the chase again. And whenever you say you want something or ask for something or, how to be treated, he's going to do it because he can see that you can do better. Okay? So keep going. Keep leveling up. Look as good as you can look. Look better than you looked when you met him. Mm-hmm. So, thank you. Trolls make the comments funnier. They sure do. Yeah. How is it possible she's older? How's it possible for what? Thank you, Kayla. I'm not doing consultations at this time. I'm so sorry. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's why I'm starting to take in more calls. Thank you, DB. I might start doing it later on, but I need a break, y'all. From the consultations, it's the holiday season. I got stuff to do. But let's see what 2021 is looking like. To be better looking than when they met. She's older, so you can still look good. Shoot, go look at all the people that have leveled up, who look younger now than they did when they started. Mm-hmm. You can always improve, baby. That's the thing about being a woman. Mm-hmm. Who I caught you today? Hey, pretty Nay love, sprinkle, sprinkle. You dress to the nines and even go to the store. Okay, well keep it up. Thank you. You said thanks to me, some lucky lady is gonna get flued out and all her dreams will come true. Wow, who flying somebody out? I know it ain't you. Shoot. You know what? Let Solo fly somebody out. Just ditch him at the airport. Get you a free plane ticket, girl. Get your connecting flight to the Bahamas or wherever you're trying to really go. What's up with all the haters today, girl? I don't know, but they funny, ain't they? So she saw the stream and okay, well, I hope she's smart and ditch you at the airport like I tell people to. Get your ticket, girl. Ditch the dude. Keep the ticket. What airline is it? Spirit? Spirit. Okay. Girl, you gonna be there waiting on her and she ain't never gonna arrive. You switch the wig up, girl. Switch the wig. He won't know it's you. Be gone. Show him a picture of a black wig. Come out with a blonde wig. You can walk right past him. Have your sunglasses on. Walk straight past him, girl. He ain't gonna know it's you. Tell him you a different height and be all tall when you walk by. Y'all get flued out to wherever you want to go. Just bypass the fluer. Mm-hmm. She's about to be wifed up and we'll go live together. Well, congratulations. You found a gremlin. Right. I hooked you up with a baddie. Uh-huh. Okay. Check the paperwork. Sprinkle, sprinkle. This is good stuff. Got to learn these tricks on the. Yeah, girl, you can get flued out and just get free plane ticket. Switch wigs, throw on them glasses, tell them the wrong height. Keep moving. I'm 22 and went on a date today with a 50-year-old who owns 2 boats and has money. I want something long-term or marriage for the benefits. Any tips? Yeah, I keep hanging out with him. He just hit his midlife crisis, girl. He'll be ready in about a year or two. Be his girlfriend. Okay. The house family, sprinkle, sprinkle. He pays for everything but doesn't give me attention. I always feel alone. He doesn't even dare date me anymore. Advice? It's because he already got you. Start going out by yourself. Start having girls' night out. Start doing stuff without him. Get dressed up. Leave the house. He's gonna want to start going too. Watch. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You gotta make him want to date you again. You know, when you get together and they already have you and you're very predictable and da 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 da, they stop chasing you. If you want them to start chasing you again, you got to give them something to chase. You said, but it's quarantine. I don't care. You can still go somewhere. Okay. Cryptonomics said you done gave up the goods, but they're a couple. They're a couple, so yeah, stop giving up the goods. That's number one. Yeah. Cut them off in the bedroom. Bet you he'll notice you then. Girl, go to Target, buy that onesie, zip it up, sleep in the fetal position, dress up every time you leave the house. There you go. Mm-hmm. She got to reinvent herself. Yep. I reinvent myself every other day. You see, reinvent yourself. Reinvent yourself every other day. Thank you, DB. I have a boyfriend that gives me money, and he waited to sleep me after 2 years, but we don't talk every day. He has communication issues. Is this a red flag? Girl, he probably got some type of disorder. Ooh. He don't want to talk to you every day. Maybe he get tired of people quick. I'm trying to take this jacket off. He trying to save the relationship. He's like, I don't want to talk to you every day because then I get sick and tired of you because women talk too much. I mean, look at, I'm trying to take this off because I had rolled up the sleeve and got hot. Thank you, Myrrh. Women talk too much. He probably don't want to learn everything about you all at the same time, or he just, he know too much and he want to just, sorry, y'all. Just get his money, girl. What you doing? Who cares? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what? Most people, just think about this. Most people don't want to talk to the person that's giving them money every day. But you want to. So maybe there's a reason for it. Maybe he's got another person. Maybe he doesn't want to get tired of you. Maybe he's not a phone person. You never know. As long as the money's coming, who cares? Okay. Mm-hmm. So let me see what else y'all are talking about. If someone gave me money and didn't want to talk to me every day, I'd be in heaven. Exactly. How many books do you have published? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, one of the way. You want to marry Trump. How should I go about this to become the next wife? Melania seems ready to move on anyway. You could marry his double. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get another boyfriend. Good. Shira, would some rich men ask a woman for coffee over the net just in case she is catfishing? Coffee, the net, catfishing. Well, there is FaceTime. You know what I mean? Like if he thinks she's really catfishing, he could get her to do FaceTime. Okay. Y'all are nasty. I have attracted my favorite singer. He is so interested in me. I am so happy he invite me. How can I act to be the prize with him? Your favorite singer? Do he got a blue check on Instagram, girl? Because you know they be making fake accounts. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How come I'm married up late hours of the night doing your live videos? You've been on from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. because I can. Sprinkle, sprinkle. My kids still up, girl. It's the holidays. Hey, we don't be waking up till like afternoon. So we don't go to bed till late or early when the kids are in school. Make sure that Instagram got a blue check. Might not be who you think it is. Just have the blue check. Look him up on Instagram, girl. See if he respond to your DM. That's how you can tell. If so, if you really got the real deal, then act like don't act like a fan. And don't do nothing unless you're just doing it for bragging rights. You look so beautiful. I swear you get more beautiful each video. Thank you, girl. Yeah, if y'all like this look, I did this look on my beauty channel, the makeup. SheRaSeven. Y'all can go check it out. Subscribe. You found a rich African, but I don't know if he's a provider. Going on a date with him today. Any tips? Let's see if he offers, because they're quick to tell you. Oh, he's famous and successful in France. Well, then have fun, girl. Go out with him. See what he's talking about. Don't act like a pick-me-sha, though. Don't act like a pick-me-sha with him. SheRaSeven is my beauty channel. How to meet people during quarantine? Only married old people around me. Girl, go to the grocery store in the rich neighborhood. Keep trying to tell y'all. I keep trying to tell y'all. I look like a drag queen. Why, thank you. I'm the Christmas drag queen today. I was trying to get into the Christmas spirit because I wasn't feeling it. So I decided to do this makeup look and some bling and some little, y'all see my little Christmas bow earrings. Because I wasn't feeling it. He said, no, I don't. Drag queens look good. Shoot, that's a compliment. Right. Anyway, surgeons are the ones with money, but they have tempers and are aggressive and can kill you in your sleep with a syringe. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I finished the sentence for you. You're going to dress up tomorrow, Seaflower? Yeah. What are y'all doing for Christmas Eve? I'm going. Oh, going to visit the family. Yeah, y'all can check out Level Up Cosmetics. They need makeup to look good. You don't. You are naturally pretty. Girl, I need makeup too. I worked in a hospital and the surgeons were generous. Okay. That's because there's witnesses there, darling. They give you money, but don't make them mad, girl. Should you flatter a guy on a date so he doesn't think you're trying to secure the bag too? What if you don't want to seem like a pick-me-show? What is the perfect amount of flattering? Always compliment their intelligence or their humor, but not their looks so much because they know, that's a red flag. Or their smell. You smell so good. Yeah. But don't overdo it because then it's obvious. Right. Don't overdo it because it'll be too obvious. How can a man be a protector if he is old and frail? How would he protect against potential intruders? Gun. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Gun and house, gated community, alarm system, insurance. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said alarm, gun, gated communities, dog, cameras, money, taser. Okay. That's how. Right? Somebody said traps. So yeah, they have their own ways. Somebody's like, do they wear what? He looked like Dusty in his profile. Who you're talking about? Are y'all trying to make a love connection up in here with the? Why do doctors think everyone they date is after their money? Because they're a doctor. That's why you have to lie and say that your father's a doctor or that your sister's a doctor or that your whatever's a doctor too, and one that makes more money than him. Yep. Or that your ex was a doctor. Something like that. Oh, my ex was a surgeon. Yeah, I know the ins and outs. You don't have to explain them to me. So anyway, just bypass it real quick. He already know he gonna have to spend that money, and you used to, you know the deal. So just be lying, girl. Be lying. Look, do your research first. Go pick a random dude that's a surgeon that you know he'll never talk to. That was my ex. Get online. Yeah, that Dr. Sanjay Gupta. That's my ex. Sanjay Gupta is my ex. Yeah, we broke up because he had to go work for CNN, and I wouldn't. Something, I don't know. Dr. Fauci. You know what? I used to date Dr. Fauci. What? But that voice got on my nerves. It started making my ear hoarse. I had to go. The house family, good place to go out and meet friends, especially with COVID. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Out. I think restaurants still have outdoor seating. That's still open where I am. I know the car dealerships are still open. Restaurants should be open. What if they got toe crust, 2 inches thick, and a fungus nail? Keep the socks on, baby. Take your tetanus shot. Keep the socks on. There you go. It's always an answer to your problem. Okay. Take a picture and post it and go viral. Nasty, right? Y'all know those nasty pictures that go viral of like people's toe crust and like lice or pimples popping and stuff? That stuff get millions of views, girl. Get your camera. Get your phone. Zoom in, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get the bag. Do what you gotta do. Yes. Y'all are silly. Restaurant in my city are closed. In 2 days, everything will be closed. Girl, then y'all better have an outdoor party or something in the woods. I don't know. Like, that's why I'm glad I live here because everything still open. Should we say our dad is rich? No, because then he won't give you nothing. Just say the last person you dated was also a whatever, a doctor, a surgeon, or whatever. Thrift stores are sometimes cool to meet people. Girl, no. You met a hockey player? No, I don't know. No, that's not our style over here. I mean, I like thrift stores, but not to meet people. That was lucky for you. But if you met someone, that's good. But I don't. What? It worked for you? You in Canada, girl? Because you in Canada. It's different. Y'all, it's different. No, it's know. Y'all are nice over there. Y'all are nice up there. Yes. What about the laundromat owner? Got coin. Girl, who? She said the laundromat owner. Got coins. Literally, huh? Why not upgrade to a dry cleaners owner? And they got dollars. Come on. At least do the laundromat. I mean, the dry cleaner, not the laundromat. Yeah, but them dry cleaners have bad attitudes. So they argue about everything. Dry cleaners are mean. What? Dang. Okay. Why would a rich guy who owns a boat put a photo of a ship on his net profile pic, which isn't his? Maybe he's trying to manifest it. Who knows? Or he's trying to attract people, and then he's showing the raggedy boat or the little boat. Mm-hmm. Ha ha ha. Impatient, stay and chill. What? He probably has a little boat. Sure, what is spirulina useful for? It's great for immune boosting. It's a superfood. Mm-hmm. I think it's really good for if you have allergies, or it just keeps you well, and it's a superfood. It gives you energy too. It comes in tablet form as well. It helps blood cells. Mm-hmm. Are rich men dressed up all the time? Nope. They sure aren't. Great. He says spirulina is great for metabolism too. It helps with many things, right? I need to order some more because I have only a few tablets left. Thanks for reminding me. What will your daughter's boyfriends think when he knows about you? He better come with some money. That's what he gonna think. Better not be no dusty. Mm-hmm. He gotta come correct. But they are well pressed always. What? You ordered one, excited to try it out? Okay. Yeah, I don't think that they'll know what I do, but if they do, at least they'll know what to expect. Wealthy men are usually low-key and casually dressed, not ultra flashy unless they're attending a gala or high-end event. Mm-hmm. You introduced a Dusty to your father, and he said, hell no, father knows best. I dodged a bullet. Okay, thank you. Should you tell him if you do modeling? No. What's my skincare routine? Wash your face, dry it off, put some moisturizer on. Try not to sleep in makeup. Moisturization is the key. Exfoliation and moisturization. There you go. How come you shouldn't tell them about modeling? Think about it. Ask a man in here. Men, why shouldn't a woman tell you that they model if they're trying to keep you around? Income. Okay, that's number one. Income. Because they heard models to be hoes. Exactly. Insecurity. They think prostitution, competition. Thank you. That's why they're telling you in the comments. Should you find you a pick Misha to help subsidize my sugar babies? It's been done many times before. Okay. In fact, I don't like to tell people's business, but I knew someone from the channel that was probably getting funded through the sugar daddy's wife, who was the real money. Okay, but she didn't know. Okay, so be careful, ladies. Why is marijuana such an addictive drug? Because you keep doing it. I don't know. But you want me to tell you? Why did she read that modeling question like that? I don't know, y'all. I'm a part-time receptionist. Exactly. Sure, Richmond and Broward love trashy casino. Should I go there to attract? Or Craigslist? Craig's lost. I say your chances of being murdered is less if you go to the casino. Okay. And there's cameras there, so you might be safer. Data entry part-time receptionist, customer service, maybe. You always say you're accountant part-time. Then they're gonna ask you about tax questions. Forget that. Don't ask me no questions. There's nothing you can ask about being a receptionist. How do you answer the phone and take messages? You know? But remember, whatever job you have to be the same level of intelligence that job requires. So if you're smart, you're going to have to like dumb it down a little bit. Like you can't be a part-time receptionist and sound like an attorney or use the same language as an attorney. You can't be a part-time receptionist and use medical terms all the time unless you work in a medical office. You know what I mean? So make sure your intelligence level is at your receptionist level. You work for a floral arrangement place. It's feminine. That's good. That's good. That's a good one too. But then you'll have to tell him which one. He might want to buy some flowers for his mama. You see how they can get messy? That's why it's easier just to say part-time receptionist. And then you can say you work for a temp agency or a private practice or something like that. Have y'all ever noticed some guys like when you make their life hard? Yep, they sure do. Dash. Shira, you are a light. Thank you for all that you share. Oh, you're welcome. I'm getting ready to go, but thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all, everybody who donated. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all have a Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I'll probably see y'all before New Year's, but probably not before Christmas. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm trying to go get in the Christmas spirit. Watch some Christmas movies. Watch the same Hallmark movie about big city woman going to small town, falls in love with local dude, tries to leave city, but comes back and moves there. And then they end up happily ever after. I'm going to go watch the same storyline with different characters. Okay. I'll see y'all later. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It don't even matter the title because they're all the same. All right. I'll see y'all later. Bye.